Hello, hello! We're back.
Hello.
It's been a while since we've done one of these, huh? So we figured, you guys could use some lighthearted entertainment nowadays. Everything's getting real serious, so we brought back Spank Stream. If you guys do not know Conway, this is Conway, and I'm
Hello.
Raytown if you're new here. But how does this exactly work? So with Spank Stream, you can donate a certain amount, designate who you'd like to get a nice big spank on their booty, and depending how high the donation amount determines how hard the spank is. We do have some pretty cool stuff if we hit certain goals. This time around, if we hit 500, he has to sit through Furry Cringe. If we hit through 1,000, we have a brand new crop that comes into play. You want to show them the crop?
Yeah, I can.
It's very fancy.
I was like, it's not in here, but
no, it is.
I was looking at the wrong end. The box just matches.
So this is the new crop. This is the new crop that'll come into play. It has a very shiny handle with a little dangly, and it's fun. So if we hit a certain donation amount, which would be the 1,000 mark, that is what we're hitting each other's booties with. At 1,500, Conway's gonna have to go get his hair dyed, and we're gonna film it.
Why did I agree to any of this?
I don't know. At 2,000, we will be doing the dreaded sleep stream that we've been planning. Not quite like you've seen them before. Instead, with this sleep stream, the whole idea is to try to wake him up. He's hard as hell to wake up. So if you manage to wake him up, however much we've raised till that point goes to you. Whoever managed to do it. So it's a little bit different than you're used to seeing it. And at $10,000, which is a complete goofy stretch goal, and we are fully aware it's a complete goofy stretch goal, we asked him, how much would it take for you to actually get a fursuit?
People ask it literally every time I'm on one of your streams. They're like, how much money does it take to get Conway to get a fursuit? $10,000.
Yep, that's the amount we agreed to. We don't expect to hit that.
Oh no.
No.
I set it that high so that I wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah, but so basically those are like the goal levels. Of course, if you just want to watch us get spanked, that's cool. But spanks are not free because they hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hurt a lot. So that's kind of the gig. But otherwise, how y'all doing? I know there's a bunch of you in here, and my vision's kind of poop, and I might have missed some messages. But hello, Barrel Wolf Dog, Evan, Scythe, Wolverine, Z, Joshua, Chip, No Name, Gotcha, The Vodka Bottle, Milsher, and Leggy Boy. How y'all doing? Welcome on in. Oh, and Ninja Pup. Sorry, missed you.
And Apollo Husky.
And Apollo. Hello.
Wolverine, yes, because we're not running it the way that it's usually run.
Yeah.
Whoever wakes me up gets all of the money in the pot. And if you
That's
don't
right.
wake me up in the allotted time, then the
We
house
keep it.
keeps.
Yep. So the sleep stream format is basically everyone donating, trying to wake him up, has a shot at winning however much we've raised so far if you can get him awake.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't, however much we've raised goes to whoever does wake him up. And if no one can wake him up, we keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit of a gamble, but we think it's a fun gamble.
We don't use the G word.
No?
Don't use the G word.
I said a, not it is.
It's
It's a bit of a mixed bag.
spent my last bit of money on toilet paper. Yo, I've never felt so fucking stupid in my life. We went grocery shopping and stuff today. I've never felt more stupid in my life than like walking up to the register with like armfuls of rolls of toilet paper and being like, because there was like 6 things of toilet paper left, and it was like, okay, let's grab fucking 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, New York's definitely freaking out a little bit, which is a bummer. So we did get a bunch of food, toilet paper, paper towels, stuff to prepare just in case, Broadway shut down. A lot of major sporting things shut down. A bunch of concerts are shutting down. Just in case it gets a little bit crazy here, we wanted to prepare. So, you know,
FE canceled.
FE canceled. Live Nation canceled multiple tours for multiple musicians. South by Southwest canceled. A bunch of conferences canceled, not necessarily furry ones, like actual business conferences canceled. So we're like, you know, just in case.
You said South by Coachella canceled.
Yeah. Oh no, Coachella postponed.
Postponed.
Yeah, they postponed. And then EDC is up in the air. We don't know what they're doing yet. But
yeah, I mean, like,
we don't know yet. They might postpone.
They shut down your college? Yeah, they like a shit. Like every college has been just like, okay, we're extending like spring break and then we're going to online classes.
Yeah, so it's a little wild. We're just getting prepared just in case.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, Dusty!
You can actually fucking see where the cat fucking got me.
Ow,
like,
I'm sorry.
Because I couldn't get in there to clean all the blood out.
Yeah, Zelda's a little pissy and popped him in the face today, so she's in timeout right now. Thoughts on Coldplay's furry video?
Coldplay made a furry video?
If it's the one I think it is, I already made a video about that. Furries and music videos. It's on my channel if you want to check it out.
Yeah,
if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Why are people buying so much toilet paper? Well, it started off as like, I have no idea why, but right now, because a lot of places are going into quarantine, and like shutting everything down, people are like, okay, let me get enough toilet paper that like I won't have to like wipe my ass with one of my towels. Yeah,
which is actually what one of my friends in Australia is doing. They didn't get to the supermarket quick enough, so they have to cut up old towels, and that's what they're using.
Go on Amazon and get a bidet delivered to you.
Amazon doesn't ship stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that and they're taking a lot of showers, which stinks. Hey Mocha, what's up? How you doing? And hello Blitz the Wolf, how you doing? Hi Cafe, hello Nightlight. Yeah, I mean we're doing our best. We're trying to stay pretty safe.
I mean, I'm not worried about Boomer Remover, right? Doesn't bother me at all. Like, if this doesn't kill us, there's an asteroid that like could hit the Earth next month that could wipe out the Earth. The fucking Yellowstone super volcano is starting to get increased activity, so it's like, all right, like, which one's it gonna be? Which one takes me out?
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping everything goes fine because we do plan to move soon-ish.
Yeah.
As soon as we get a place finalized, we plan to move, unless the city gets so unbelievably hecked that we have to wait until it's done being stupid. But hopefully it's not that long, because I would like to move now. Very much, yes. Probably thinking of Paradise? I mean, yeah, if it's Paradise, I already covered that in my Furries Music Videos video. Uploaded yesterday. Okay, then I haven't seen it, so I will check it out later.
What's up, Saber Knight?
Hey, Saber Knight!
Don't forget World War III. I mean, that's kind of donezo.
I mean, who's gonna wage a war when they're trying to handle a pandemic?
Yeah.
I mean, can't really do both very easily or very effectively.
Jesus, Dusty.
Hold a big pile of woo, yike. We're seeing stores sell out. I mean, yeah, we tried to go get stuff in the freezer section, and just about the only thing we could grab was mac and cheese bites.
Yeah.
Everything else I was allergic to, or he had an issue with, and every other, like, container was just empty. It was nuts.
The world is just on fire?
Not yet.
It's about to be.
It's not yet, but it might get scary. But, you know, we're going to keep streaming here and on Twitch to try and, you know, give you something to do while you're stuck at home, whether it be stuck at home from school or work.
I will say I've really enjoyed seeing how various countries have reacted to the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like Italy is like a fucking ghost town. England's shut down its borders. United States is about to shut down its borders. North Korea shot the one person who they were like, case confirmed, and they just shot him. It's like, that's one way to fucking do it. Damn.
Wait, which Korea was that?
North Korea.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
One dude in
South. What? It's like, oh no, that sounds like a North Korean thing.
One dude in Uganda got it, and literally the next day didn't have it anymore, and everyone was like, "You sure he had it?"
Yeah, it's a little nuts, but you know, we're hanging in there. I mean, we work from home, so we're fine.
North Korea did what now? A person in North Korea contracted coronavirus and they shot him.
Yep. I guess that's kind of how they settle stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
They usually are shooting blanks and like.
There's a spark for disaster. Yeah, I mean, it could get crazy.
Yeah.
What I think will happen is it'll get crazy for like 2 to 3 weeks. And then apparently Canada's already isolated it.
Yeah, they canceled hockey, so there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, so like, we have like scientists working on it. You know, we did get a promise that there'll be free testing kits. They have to obviously get the kits first. But you know, people get tested. Everyone's gonna freak out for 2 to 3 weeks. And then, it should all settle down. And, one of the countries figures out how to cure it. Canada seems to be the closest right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
People always sleep on Canada. They're like, oh, they're just like, they do nothing up there. And it's like,
take away your hockey, you guys are real productive.
It's not even our national sport.
I know! But am I wrong?
No.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the national sport of Canada is. Like, people who don't live in Canada are always shocked when you tell them it's lacrosse. And they're like, lacrosse? And you're like, yep, that's the national sport of Canada.
And I wouldn't say that North Korea has the right idea. I mean, it's an approach, I guess. I don't know that it's the right approach. I would at least, I don't know, keep the dude alive and try to find a cure, but I guess shooting him works too.
What's up, Don?
Hey, Don. Okay. But yeah, that's the gig for the stream. We'll be here chilling with you guys. But if y'all want to contribute some spanks, we are ready to give the spanking if you guys are up for it tonight.
Hamilton, do you want to get $4,457.80? I'm assuming just by the placement of the comma.
Oh, yeah, no, I have a compromised immune system. That's a terrible idea.
Like, I would like to get that much money, but
not like that.
I don't. Oh, that's to get, like, for them to pump you full of it to see what I'd do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see me though.
Somehow I think I'd live.
No, compromised immune system. I couldn't be around you.
I know.
Okay.
Like I said, somehow I think I'd live. For fucking $4,500. Fuck it.
But yes, just to be clear, we're not buying like a $10,000 fursuit. That's a stretch goal because that's how much.
That's how much my pride costs.
Yeah, that's his pride cost. Not how much the actual fursuit will cost. Don't worry, the rest of it will go towards, you know, foot surgeries, the new place, electric, rent.
I don't know why you're talking about 10K. Like, we're not even hitting 500, so we're good.
I know.
We're Gucci.
I know.
I don't have to watch fucking
Cringe.
whatever fucking cringe you pull up.
Seems I have plenty of time.
I have to be away for 2 weeks? Problem solved.
Ugh.
Dude, that's in London? Yo, so you're telling me I get a fucking free vacation?
Isn't London quarantined?
Like, I don't
fair?
I'll fucking fly to like Scotland and take the fucking train.
I mean, I guess. Waiting for the next. Yeah, Evan, it won't be that bad. I don't think. Not unless we.
I live in Canada and I didn't know that. Yeah, not a lot of people know that the national sport of Canada is lacrosse.
Not hockey.
You would assume it's hockey or curling.
Oh, that's not.
Nope, it's lacrosse.
There we go. But yeah.
Donate towards Conway's fursuit, please. I do not want to get one. I don't want to do it.
He don't want to do it, but you know, if you wanted him to. Oh, shoot. I forgot how close you were. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how close I was. If you wanted him to, that's how much his pride costs. Right about now. Hi, Fish. How you doing?
Hello, Fish.
But yes, if you are unclear on how this stream works, if you donate However much you donate determines how hard one of us spanks the other one, and you do have to designate who gets the spank. So that's how it works. That's how it goes. That's how it do.
Conway's vape looks like a kazoo.
What? My vape or his vape? See if the same one. Your hometown, Louisville schools have been closed. Yeah, I mean, are New York schools even closed yet?
I think so.
I think so. By now, it took us a while though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think our school system is closed as well, so we feel ya. Also, hey, Izzy Hyena. Is this the coronavirus? I don't know. We'll see. Yes, can I help you?
Yo, can someone just drop 2K? Cause I'm fucking tired. Like, we'll just do it now. I just want to go.
Oh my god!
I just want to fucking sleep.
My boss called me earlier today and let me know that he got. Oh no, Shusha, I'm so sorry. That stinks.
Jeez, Shusha.
Risk infection through. I mean, no share. I don't know.
Share, yes and no, but because the most common vector for coronavirus is airborne, they're not breathing, so.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and Dusty, thank you for the 5. Who's getting the spank? Please do let us know. My butt's ready.
Your butt's ready?
My butt's ready.
All right, get up.
Yeah, he didn't say the spank though.
Sleep is for the weak. I've been up for like 24 hours now.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, we both stream a whole bunch nowadays. So, if you want to catch Conway, it's No Way Like Conway on Twitch. If you want to catch me, it's Ray Chen.
Usually I get a nap because I'm an old fucking man, but did not get a nap today.
Sorry.
I almost fell asleep while we were waiting for this to go up.
Also, hey Galen and Dusty.
Dusty hasn't said anything, so you're getting spanked. You said your butt's ready.
All right, my butt's ready, so let's go.
Oh shit, Conway. God damn it, Dusty. Fuck you.
Yes. Looking forward to this. Okay. Do you have a preferred cheek?
I do not have a preferred cheek.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna go with this one. There's a respectable spank. So we have spank 1 of the stream. Hi, Gamerston. How you doing?
Got that sleep like you promised. Good, Saber Night.
Yay!
We didn't go that long this morning, actually. We ended at like 12:30 because New Vegas like hard shit the bed and I had to restart the computer.
And then we realized, wait, if we wait till 4,
yeah, so
we're gonna be in the longest line for toilet paper on the planet.
Yeah, we had to do groceries and then we got home. We both had to call our parents and then
Yep.
made dinner. I also like it was a heavy dinner, so now like it's like knocking my ass out.
Oh no. Yeah, my mom was just like, yep, so I'm not coming to visit you because I am definitely in the age range to get the corona, and I'm like, that's fine. Also, hi Halo Gamer, and hey Kaylin, how you? Oh, I already asked how you're doing. I'm sorry. Whoops. Glad to hear you're doing well. And Weepiest Seeker. I mean, you know what? It's a type of content, and holy shit, Dusty. Oh, poop. It's 10 for me.
I will spank you in just a second.
Oh, taking your earring out?
Yeah, it's getting mighty painful.
I would leave it out for a little bit.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's nice and.
Oh, it's actually not bad. I think it's because it's flat. It's kind of pinching.
Yeah.
But Dusty says I get this one. Oh no. But now you guys can see my sick tan I got for my birthday. Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome.
Look at them. Ready? Ready? How sick are these? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. $10. Hold on.
I know. I'm gonna. So
Ow.
butt is actually not being blocked by donation goals. There we go, y'all.
Ow. That works.
Alright. Do I have a fursona that I'm gonna get into a ref sheet if I have to, or into a suit if I have to? Yes and no. So I had an idea. We did have a donation goal for a ref sheet, and people are I'm sure wondering where that ref sheet has been, and the answer is, so am I. Because I had issues with my artist taking my money and ghosting me.
Yeah,
I
so
am not.
remedy
Yeah,
that.
we're not naming names at the moment, but
They took the money and ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're trying to fix that. We know you guys donated for it. We were so sorry that this has happened, but
I got all excited too. Like I sent the
know.
artist a bunch of shit, and I was like, "Yo, all right. Like if we're doing this, like boom, 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 boom," and they were like, "Great." Like
And then they
I will like as soon as I finish this art that I have to do for this, I'm gonna get started on yours. And then 2 months went by,
and nothing happened.
and no fucking word.
Yeah, so we are currently in search of a new artist that's not gonna ghost us. And we will try to get that ref sheet done as soon as we can. Obviously, we're a little burned on the last experience, so we're being a little bit choosier with who we go with, because I still wanted to match what he wants style-wise, but we also wanted to match, like, not stealing our money-wise. So we are currently trying to find a good marriage of the two.
Can we design Conway Sona? No, I
No.
already have ideas.
He already has it. He is very particular.
Who would the maker of the suit be? No idea. That's something that I would be talking with Rage about.
That's a good question, because I'm actually not sure what style you really want, and it's probably not realistic, unless
I mean, you've
you're going
seen
for that certain one.
you've seen like what I was thinking about doing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Because I have some artists that could probably execute that. I don't know. I'd have to see.
yeah.
Also, hi, Spooky Pie.
What's up, Redo? Zankros says, "Why did I come here?
I don't know.
Why is this? Why not?
Why not? Fun.
We
Bonding.
want entertainment. Are you not entertained? Hello. Good to see you streaming. You never been streaming on Twitch. She was live this morning.
I was live this morning. Like, early this morning, but this morning. And
Damn.
I'll be live most of Sunday as well.
Yeah. Damn furry NSFW artist. Funny part is they're not even an NSFW artist.
Nope.
Just got my spawn cape today. Sick.
Nice.
How are we doing? Doing all right. Tired, but reminds me an artist has been ghosting me since October, and I paid them $100. Yeah,
That's about
I paid a bit more than that, but yeah.
Yeah. It stinks when that happens.
What's up, Spooky Pie? Cafe says they can only draw raccoons. I love raccoons.
Rad.
Raccoons are just the fucking cutest things, man.
Right?
Except for when you're working in Central Park, because they're a protected species. And so when you're working like Shakespeare in the Park, they live where we run wires, and because they're a protected species, we're not allowed to touch them, which makes running cable super interesting.
Oh no.
Why am I watching?
I don't know. Why are you watching?
That's a question only you can answer.
Great question.
I haven't gotten art in a few years because I got burned like that several times in a row. Ugh.
I mean, I will say there are some artists that I have consistently worked with now who do a really good job, and don't do that. One of which being Rot, who did the icon for this channel, is currently working on another piece.
Yeah, that's who I want to go to, but their commissions are closed right
Nope, they're open.
For the ref sheets, they were. Did she just open them again? Okay, because she was closed for a while.
She should be open. I can ask her. She should be open.
I know, Fish, but I've also told you I do not like taking. I believe in paying artists.
Yeah.
Like, you offered to do my sub badges, and it's like, when I have the money, I will 100% on board. I want you to do my sub badges, but I don't want to commission art for free, and I don't want to have IOUs. I don't like owing people things.
Yeah. What do you guys think of your persona?
What's up, Yoshimi?
Sounds cute. This outbreak has made all the stores. Yeah, no, we went and bought toilet paper today. We're good.
Yeah, and hand sanitizer makes no sense because hand sanitizer is antibacterial. This is a virus. That's basic science.
Which means it won't really do much.
Also, they write up to 99.9%, like kills 99% of germs. I don't know if you've ever seen the asterisk there, and then you go look at for the fine print on the bottle. That's in lab-created conditions. In reality, it kills about 43% of germs.
Yep. Facts with Conway. What animal are you gonna make? What animal are you gonna make? Your fursona.
That's a great question.
We were hoping we could show you, but yeah.
I need some protein.
Okay. Conway, you and I think the same for artists? I think so. Haltos! Hi! How you doing?
It's odd to hear about all this and just quietly sit at home and not be affected.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad we went the time we did, because according to the place we went, when you hit that 5 p.m., 6 p.m., it just turns into a zoo nowadays. Like, not that that store was ever not a zoo, but they had lines, like, out the door.
Yeah, when we left, they were holding people to go in.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
Since when do people listen to science? I mean, that's fucking true.
I don't know.
Raccoon, please be a fellow raccoon and Canadian. Not a raccoon, but am Canadian.
Yes, he is Canadian.
Count myself, my family's keeping calm. Yeah, my parents are actually, like, kind of worried, which is interesting, because I called them because my dog's not doing too hot. And I wanted to, like, go say my goodbyes to my dog. And, they were like, please, we can't tell you not to come, but we're asking you, please don't fucking come down.
Which makes sense, but it sucks.
What's my favorite block from Magic the Gathering? Yours is unglued. Any of the Ravnica blocks, just because I love Ravnica as, like, a setting. Innistrad was really good. You'd love Innistrad. It's a gothic horror set.
Ooh.
It's all
vampires?
Yeah, vampires.
Vampires.
They just love George Michael, man.
God damn it.
Man, I hope there's a couple of people in chat who are old enough to understand that. Vampires and werewolves and zombies and like stitched together creations. It's great.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, there's some long ones.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about the toilet paper stuff.
Yep. Trust me, we know.
Could you do a Team Howl? She can. I'm not going to howl.
No. Because they're working on our walls, so where our walls would normally be soundproof, I'm not 100% sure they're soundproofed, and I don't want to annoy my neighbors that bad. Normally, yes, but right now, no.
Mint, I mean, you could if you could find a way to get them here. It's actually sold off almost my entire collection. I have a few things that are worth decent money that I'm hanging on to, just because they are reserved list, which means price only goes up on those. And those are like insurance, like things. But I sold out of my collection. But I used to make good money off of the game, just picking bulk, which is miserable. It's miserable, but you can make decent money if you're decent at it.
Yeah, true.
Like nickels and dimes add up. You saw My Hero Academia Heroes Rising before this virus happened? No, I've never seen My Hero Academia. I've still never watched it. It's one of those shows that I'm like, I know I'd be into, but
you just haven't started yet.
I haven't started it yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, Min, you live in Westchester?
Oh, hey.
Oh, okay. That's a little different story.
Oh, then yeah, we could probably figure that out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But how you guys doing? How's your day?
I'm gonna get some juice.
You get some juice?
Yeah, can I get some of that mango pomegranate juice? Because it's really fucking delicious. I'll get a straw. Don't worry.
Yeah, we did do some good old grocery shopping. We got some juice, we got some mac and cheese bites. I got some veggies that I can get out of the freezer. We made a crap ton of Conway's soup that is really, really good, and that's in the freezer in case you need to thaw it out. Also got some meat that we can cook throughout the week. Pita chips. Did I miss anything? I got some beer, because figured I need one. How do I make a good ref sheet? I'm not the person to ask, because I'm not an artist. Not even remotely. I make really crappy Microsoft Paint art, so I would not be the person to ask that question.
Talking about my soup.
Yeah, your soup's real good.
You want, can I do a shameless plug?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's really good.
Yeah.
If we hit on my stream, twitch.tv/Conway, if we hit a total of, I think it's at $1,250. Is that at $1,250 or $1,500? Cumulative. I will be putting all my family's recipes into a PDF and releasing them.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
I know.
Oh.
That chicken and rice soup has been in my family for, I think I'm third generation on that recipe.
Oh, damn.
The tortillada recipe I have is fourth or fifth generation.
Damn.
A lot of my recipes are really, really old.
We have some recipe that's like several generations back for like Portuguese meatballs. And none of us can figure out where the recipe is. We've looked through everything and none of us can find it. And even if we do, none of us can fucking read it because none of us learned Portuguese. So
I have Portuguese friends who could translate it.
If I could ever find the dang thing.
Let's see.
You're taking a quick nap? Hey, that's fine, Blitz, no problem.
Yeah, get some fucking sleep. I gotta fucking...
Yeah. You looking real tired.
I know, I was like, maybe this will fucking wake me up, but it's gonna be a quiet night. I figured it'd be quiet.
Yeah. I mean, I can already tell my butt's not gonna hurt tonight, so that's gonna be cool.
No. Maybe it will, but that's for other things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I mean, we do have filming for my OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/YAWN0C.
It's just Conway backwards and the O is a numerical number, like, you know, that kind of stuff. And welcome back, Wolverine. Boring being home because of the immune system. Yeah, mine is too. Weak immune system, gang. I feel you. Can I tell? Can I what? Can I self-promote? We don't usually let self-promotions go in chat. Sorry. Depends on what kind of self-promotion. If it's promotion of channel, no. Sorry. The only thing passed through your generations is stress. Mine too, actually.
Scared you might get the virus?
Eh.
Like, the thing is like, for younger people, it's not that big of a deal. But, I mean, the thing that you should worry about is then passing it on to people where it is a big deal.
Yeah. So if any of your friends have cancer or any immune weaknesses due to either disease or what have you,
yeah,
those are going to be your friends at the most risk. If they're old, if they're sickly, if they have a disease
smokers
already, smokers. Yeah, like they're going to be a little bit more vulnerable. So like I have several friends who are cancer survivors who are, you know, still have the sensitivity there and have pretty bad immune systems, and they are basically just working from home, not leaving the house, lysoling everything, and just drinking a crap ton of water. The best things you can do is wash your hands. Wash your hands. Drink lots of water. Sleep.
Yeah.
Get a lot of vitamin D.
Yeah. Vitamin D's nuts. Sorry, I could not resist that. Oh.
You want to borrow my studs later?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put studs in for a little
Yeah, you
bit.
can use my studs later.
I'm young, so I'm fine with the coronavirus. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you don't expose older people, sicklier people, or those with compromised immune systems to it, you're gonna be fine.
Does Conway have a Twitter? I can message him with the magic cards on. Everything, all of my socials are no way like Conway.
Yep.
Twitch, Twitter. Do I have any? I have a YouTube channel. I'm not gonna promote it here because it's
not ready yet.
It's not ready yet. But
yeah.
grab it already, so
Yeah.
when that's ready, I can't have a custom URL until I have 100 subscribers.
Don't worry, we will
Yeah,
get
well,
you there.
that's not
we'll
the
get you
issue.
there.
Where it's just gonna be my bullshit stream clips of me doing stupid things.
That seems fun.
Boy, we have some spicy ones for the first couple months.
I know. Should be fun. I'm really glad we have that Hanzo player. We're like, here's the Torvald. Like,
oh, there's a lot of really good blindfolded clips. There's a couple like really funny ones in Overwatch. Some good Counter-Strike. Most of my Counter-Strike ones are me reviewing VODs from matches I just played and like watching people play with walls and be shit players even with wall hacks.
Yikes.
Is that a banana puff bar? It is. It's banana ice.
It is.
It's the banana ice. What's up, Twinkie Wolfie? We're doing all right.
Doing all right so far. Figured we'd give you guys some entertainment to take your minds off Corona.
I heard the virus affects your lungs after you get well from it. Yeah, you are still a carrier and are still contagious for up to 5 weeks after it leaves after like you stop exhibiting symptoms.
Yeah, so if you get it and you feel better, wait 5 weeks and then maybe go around people that might be at risk. But don't go like as soon as you feel better. You're like, okay, I'm good to go. No.
Any advice on making videos? I've been wanting to for a while, but I don't know what kind I should make or what I want to make. Make what you want. That's the honest answer.
Yeah, just make the content that you feel confident about. The one thing I will say is when you're starting, at the very, very, very least, try to get the cleanest audio and video that you are capable of. I know some people starting don't have the nicest cameras or the nicest microphones. That's okay. So just try to get it as clean as you can. And I would always, 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 always script your videos because it helps you stay more organized, on topic, and it cuts down on your video time, as well as cut out all the ums and ahs. It also cuts down on dead air in your videos, and you don't want dead air in your videos. That's the worst because it's so awkward. Now that I rewatch my old stuff, oh god, I hate listening to myself go and it's like I hate it because it just takes up space that it doesn't need to.
So what's going on in the stream? Spank stream.
It's a spank.
Donate money, we spank each other. You say who you want to get spanked. The more money that's donated, the harder we spank each other.
And all the donation goals that you can see right here, when we hit these certain tiers, these things get unlocked. So 500, you've got to watch Cringe. 1,000, brand new crop comes out, and that's what we hit each other with. Very fun. 1,500, we're dyeing his hair for a video because why the fuck not? For 2,000, we're doing a sleep stream, but it's going to operate a little bit differently than sleep streams you're used to. Instead of simply being, wake us up, oh boy. No. If you manage to wake this man up specifically, you get everything that has been donated, the full pot. So, if you fancy yourself very good at shitposting and waking people up,
good luck.
Good luck.
You could win some, you could earn some. Not win, you could earn some money.
You could earn yourself a few bucks by having very good taste in obnoxious things on YouTube. Oh yeah, I already said that. For 10,000, that's a stretch. And by a stretch, we don't mean a stretch goal. We mean like it's actually a stretch, even though I wrote stretch goal. But that is the cost of Conway's pride and getting a fursuit and admitting that he's okay with fursuits and wearing himself.
What's up, Aldum?
Hi, Aldum.
Did you get the news that FE got canceled? Yes.
Yep. We actually couldn't go. So, we couldn't go anyway, but it does suck because a lot of our friends were going to be going and we were very excited for them to have a great time. And, yeah.
Donate towards Conway's fursuit? No.
I mean...
No. I mean, like, donate if you want to, but don't make me do it. Please don't. I really...
But you look so good in a fursuit. You would. You totally would.
Please no.
Yes, please yes. Make it happen, make it happen. I mean, if you want to and you have the means and you're stable, then yes, make it happen. If you're not, don't please say that for yourself.
Ooh, just imagine being a pansexual trans female.
Huh? Were you referring to me?
Turns out that it's not actually Conway on the sleep stream. It's just a rock painted to look like him.
I mean...
If I had that artistic talent, I would 100% do it. But I can't even draw stick figures right.
Yeah. I mean, I sleep next to you a lot, and I can attest that you are hard as shit to wake up. Dear God. It is a process, and I still haven't even figured out the best way to do it. So this is actually a helpful thing for me, so I know what to set his alarm sound as, so I don't have to wake him up for 20 minutes.
That is not true, no name.
What?
No, because I don't want one.
Yeah, he doesn't actually want a suit, necessarily.
So I'm not a furry.
I mean, there have been some costume ideas, but that's different. That's more like cosplay.
Yeah, there's been some ideas for, like, making things as proof of concepts.
Yeah.
Because protogens are interesting, but you're not pushing the tech far enough.
Yeah.
You're not pushing the tech far enough, and I have some batshit insane ideas.
Also, hi, Zelda. How you doing? Yeah, no, we're a little confused too.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what that was about, but okay.
Because, like, you just described No Name.
Yeah. I mean, No Name is present. You are correct.
It's just a mannequin that looks like Conway Sleepstream. You know, I am a generic white dude. We could get some yak hair and some spirit gum, slap a beard on it. Problem solved.
Pause it. What? If people are saying that you're a furry, that's not up to them. That's up to you. If you identify with the fandom, you absolutely could be a furry. But if it's not something you're into, no one can force you to be a furry. Newsflash! It is an opt-in community.
Conway finna get cybernetics to become a synth? No, dude, if I've thought about getting, like, if the technology ever gets that far in my lifetime, 100% I'm just gonna turn into General Grievous.
Oh my god.
100%.
Oh, I'm just saying how... Jessica, I still don't know what you're saying. I'm gonna be completely honest.
What does the flag in the back say? Fuck me up on a spiritual level.
Yes, it does. How much hate you get? Oh! Oh, we don't hate you. You're awesome.
Garuda head? Garuda from what? Because there's a few different Garudas. Are you talking about Garuda from Warframe?
Because that would be rad, honestly.
Why not get nano machines? Because honestly, like the apocalypse that scares me the most is the Grey Goo scenario.
Oh.
It terrifies me because it's legitimately possible.
Do you want to explain to chat what that is?
Oh, Grey Goo is so the idea of nano machines, which are very, very, very small robots. Usually, the technology when they have these ideas to push far enough is to have them self-replicate. And the idea is that they, you know, quote unquote, go rogue and just start eating everything, and everything the entire planet just turns into gray goo of just these nano machines.
Oh, I don't like that. That's just a... I mean, Mint, like, we would do it honestly. In all fairness, we would do an honest sleep stream. You guys have seen me do it, but I'm easy to wake up. He's not. So that's what makes it a little bit more interesting.
No, if I was still on my meds, it'd be even more difficult. It'd be like next to impossible.
Yeah.
Because not even I could figure out a way to wake myself up, and I would sleep for 16 to 18 hours a day.
Oh, geez. Also, hi, Firefox. Gosh, it's going quickly, and I'm trying to keep up. Ah.
Conway looks like a Star Fox? No.
Nah.
No. It was fun making people. It's fun making people try and figure out what I have chosen, because nobody guesses it.
Yeah.
It took people like weeks every single day on stream to just like, okay, is it this? Is it this? Is it that? Like literal hundreds of guesses before someone finally fucking got it.
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to show you the art, but
I would love to fucking see the art.
We're working on that part. What about Skynet?
I don't think that's likely to happen. The closest company the company that's closest to getting to become like Skynet would be Google, and
Yeah, I don't think they would be done with all of that.
my mom don't care I'm a furry, but today I broke my kneecap. Fuck, dude.
Ow. Yikes. Yeah, Wolverine, you know, we have those days.
Hey, Conway, if the technology ever catches up, would you rather have your brain put into a robot or transfer your conscious into a new body? Neither. Just let me fucking die, please.
Oh my god. Is your fursona banana?
No.
No. That's a cool idea.
Yes, it is an animal. You are? Correct.
Also,
Conway is
hi,
a cabot?
Duncan.
What's a cabot?
It's a cross between a cat and a rabbit. So, like, think cat body, but, like, big old rabbit ears.
Gotcha.
Rabbit. Yeah. That's what, Sky is. The blue suit with the black puff that was, like...
I do not remember.
Yeah,
we
one-
did that stream
The
literally
one that you
last
said was
week.
forgettable, who is my friend's girlfriend.
Am I wrong? I don't remember the suit, so clearly I was right. I don't even remember saying that.
I mean, to be fair, she likes those simpler aesthetics, so I get it. But you did call it forgettable.
I apparently am correct.
Oops.
Bye, Vanilla Blueberry. Honestly, I kind of want a hard turn. I want to hard pivot my Sona into just the chicken and a fucking dinosaur nugget. Dinosaur nugget Sona. It's on brand.
Oh my god.
Death is option? I fucking hope so, man. Big oof. Banana taped to wall is an actual thing and it scares me. Yeah, it's one of my emotes on Twitch.
It's modern art, apparently.
Zusho got a cabot suit from Sky.
Oh, nice. Thunderhowl makes really, really cool suits. Probably too toony for you, but they're really, really, really nicely made. Rocker!
Yeah, what's up, Rocker? And yeah, I know. I'm honestly... Okay, so I'm happy that we had to cancel our FE plans. Because can you imagine how we, like, booked travel and all, like, hotel and all that shit?
I would feel...
And then just...
Here's the thing, like, I really feel for FE, and I know that they're probably going to face, like, a really massive financial hit. But at the same time, I also feel bad for everyone who, you know, earned up their money, took off their vacation, and now kind of either have to choose between keeping the con alive by, you know, not refunding everything and, you know, using it to further the con, or guiltily having to refund it because they genuinely need the money because in their current situation, maybe they can't work, or they have to work from home, or they had to take, like, sick leave, or whatever they're doing has gotten suspended, or, you know, canceled.
A lot of the big, like, FGC attorneys are, like, canceling, and they're like, hey, if you can, please don't refund, because you're about to see, like, a lot of cons and, like, small, like, festivals and tournaments. You're about to see those just disappear forever. They're gonna go bankrupt.
Yep.
And it really fucking sucks for, like, the fandom, like, these various concert venues and places. And
yeah, there was a brand new festival that I was really, really hyped for, and I actually wanted to see if you wanted to go. I forget what it's called. It was like a harbor-based one, like all the different piers were different stages. It looked so cool. But it's their first ever year.
Okay, I have a conspiracy theory about coronavirus. Do you want to hear it?
I wasn't done.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Continue.
Their first ever year, and, like, you know, the person who founded it was, like, super nice, and because it's their first time ever and they're having to cancel everything, it's also going to be their last year, which sucks. Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Here's my conspiracy theory about coronavirus.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What, this year, for the first time in, like, over 20 years, what festival is no longer around? Warped Tour kept coronavirus at bay. I'm just saying, is it a coincidence that the first year that Warped Tour isn't here anymore is the same time we get a massive pandemic? No.
And now, is that because Warp Tour was so freaking filthy it upped everyone's immune system?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Pretty much, like...
Jesus.
Look, if you haven't, like, taken a piss at a punk show venue, like...
I mean...
You got a weak immune system. People are like, how do you never get sick? It's like, I go to a lot of really I go to shitholes to go see shows.
I mean, I went to some of the same shitholes you went to.
Conway with the hot takes?
Yeah, that's kind of what he does.
I've been to shitholes where even the cockroaches are like, nah, that place is too fucking dirty.
Yeah. Whatever happened to the Zika? I mean, we got it under control from what I understand, but that's about all I understand.
Isn't that, like...
Mosquito-borne one?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Zima, sorry.
Yep, different.
I was like, isn't that the weird fucking alcohol?
No, that's Zima. We're talking about Zika. Do I have a P.O. box? Yes. The address should be in the panels of my Twitch. Yeah. But I don't know it off the top of my head, so you'd have to go to the panels of my Twitch because I honestly can't freaking remember. Food downtown. Nice dinner. Yeah, Rocker, honestly, treat yourself. Even though you can't make it to Effie anymore, treat yourself. Have a good time.
How weird is it just talking to a camera right now? Pretty fucking weird because it's like we're here to like spank each other and
we haven't really been spanking each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, like let's have the time. What's up, Metal? I'm actually gonna grab a pair of the studs now.
Okay.
Just... Ow.
Oh, that was your hip.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yikes.
Welcome to old age.
I'm older than you.
Welcome to a rapidly deteriorating body.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, should I be a basic white girl and put the infinity symbols in my ear?
I mean, if you want, I haven't touched those yet. Oof. You're working on making your own fursuit with a 3D printer? That's rad. Heck yeah. I am a sick furry? I assume that means sick? I can't actually read that very clearly, A. Johnson. I'm very sorry. Sorry, I'm broke boy. I mean... Yeah, we're kind of living off Twitch and the paychecks I get right now, and it's not pretty, so we feel you. Gotta break down the fourth wall. I mean, not gonna lie, talking to a camera can be very, very weird sometimes, but you know, we do what we do. Yeah. Do you have a flag? That's flag. That's flag right there. Which flag did you mean? Ooh, those ones. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of simple. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, I actually need to run to the bathroom to do this.
Okay,
So
after you're back, I do.
Yeah. Oh, that means I get to be alone with the chat.
Yeah.
Should I let Zelda out?
Yeah, let her out. I think she's been in timeout for long enough. Zelda punched him in the face, so she's in a little bit of timeout, but I think she's been pretty good, so you can let her back out now. Yeah, how you doing, chat? How's your night or morning? I don't know where some of you guys are, or if it's afternoon. I don't know. Wherever you are, how's your day? Should I start cheerleading for donations? I mean, Cafe, if you want to, but if people want to donate, that's totally up to them. Oh my god, I need to pee! Do you have a flag of yourself? No, I don't, actually. Should I? Yeah, Zelda was a bit of a bum today, so she had to go in a little bit of timeout. I guess she made it back to her food bowl. Better than... Yeah. You mega chillin'? Heck yeah. Well, glad to have you in here. Oh my god, I get you so better. Jessica, I don't like doing this, but, that's not appropriate for this stream, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Sorry, first warning. Hi, Wyatt. How you doing? Alright, I'm gonna go pee.
Well, chat, it's just us. Any plans to do stickers for merch? Yeah, I have some stickers ideas. Hang on. This is my stream now. What's up? Hello. That is I. Free Zelda? Fucking... She tore my face up and my arms. Ugh. You buy stickers? This fucking earring back does not want to fucking go on. And I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Zelda was obviously helping. Helping with what? This earring back straight up does not want to go on. So I'm just going to set it down. Has anyone seen the Birds of Prey movie? No, I don't go to the movies much. I think the last movie I saw in theaters actually was Avengers. Yo, Dusty, have a good night. What's up, Vanilla Blueberry? Would Rage drink hot sauce? For money, yeah. Conway, why am I so cool? Because I stopped caring a long time ago. What's up, Wheelie? Motherfucker. I just remembered that I have my ears pierced, but I haven't had my earrings in for 6 months. They might not be pierced anymore. This juice is fucking banging, man. Oh, chat. Alright, anyone got any guesses on what my Sona is? So I had to make one because of a previous Spank stream. Let's see if anyone remembers what it is. I know a couple of people still know what it is. This is the quality content I subscribe for. A man trying to put in earrings live. That earring back will not go on.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Did you hear a word I fucking said?
You're having trouble with your earrings?
Yeah, the earring back won't go on.
Do you want me to help you?
Yeah, I cannot get it on.
Okay, let me see. Which earring is it?
It's, not here. Protogen? No. I have some, like I said, I have some ideas for protogens, but Ooh, that.
You can loosen it now. It's on.
Yeah, that hurt like a fucking bitch.
Thank you for the donation, Rocker. Split down the middle. Little piece.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a protogen? No.
No, it is not. Although, you'd be pretty cool for protogen.
Like I said, I have some ideas on like protogen designs and like upping the tech, but
Thank you.
it is not a protogen. And Willie, I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing too hot. Manicure? No.
Nope.
There's a video Conway might appreciate attached.
Oh?
That's what Rocker says.
Okay, let me quickly check.
Is it a skull dog? No.
Let me...
Give us a second, chat.
We're getting it up. Hello. Do thing, please. Nope, not that. This.
Oh, fuck yeah. Give me them headphones.
Is it playing?
No.
Here, let me...
Press play. There's no audio.
What's that?
Turn the audio. No.
Hang on. This usually works.
Still no audio.
Really?
And it's not playing on stream.
What the hell? It should work. Let me try from Streamlabs OBS since it wants to be such a butt. Is this?
This stream is helping keep your stress down? Good. I'm glad that it's helping.
Alright. I'm gonna go back one. Activate moderation so I can actually choose to do it or not. Why is it acting up so bad? That is weird. This is not...
Nope.
Huh. Bizarre. Here, what I'm gonna do is... this. Oh, you know what I bet I forgot to do?
What?
My dumbass probably forgot to do this.
It is not a microwave. Yep, there we go.
Hang on, here, I'll restart it.
I am the Holy Pilgrim!
Captain, I recommend we program a holodeck simulation. Try recreating the
I was
accident.
an idiot. I forgot to put the
Sex.
leadership on. Here, we're gonna do...
Can you offer any other evidence of mental instability on the part of my client?
What more do I need?
There
He
we
wants
go.
to kill himself.
That's perfect, please.
You are my mate, not his.
You're back home on Vulcan. Tuvok?
Increase dosage to 98 rads per second.
Pepperoni!
Tess has been
I
describing
have
is
not
merely
seen
one
enough
possible
Star Trek.
future.
Holy hell.
On each occasion that she jumped to a previous time,
Is it a sloth?
her subsequent
No.
actions most likely altered the future from
Also,
that
you see
moment
me?
on.
No.
Good point, too.
Vanilla
Technically.
blueberry.
Maybe I'll turn
Neither.
out to be
I don't
chief
like
security
coffee.
officer.
So, Kes.
Release the force field!
Dirt? You're eating dirt? Why?
Fresh corn on the cob. Corn on the cob. Corn on the cob. Can you tell me why we're
Thank you,
here?
Johnson.
Very
I
well.
hope you feel
Since no
better.
one seems to
Lloyd
care for any
says
corn,
living
we'll have to
person.
proceed ahead.
How tall are you? I'm 6'3".
Deactivate force field.
If we're right that the creature is responding to us as a sexual rival,
Okay,
we
Jack,
might try
actually,
behaving in a
definitely
submissive
will.
way. That may appease him. We'd be acknowledging that he's dominant and that we're no match for him.
Belle, you have to realize.
We'll definitely talk about it.
Conway is a couch? No. What
Where's
part of Canada am I
Jeffrey?
from?
Who are you?
From outside of
Friends.
Sudbury.
Do you have names?
A Zelda, to be
Marg.
exact. But... Is it a duchy? I don't know what a duchy
lost our
is.
sex appeal, Captain.
Promise
No.
I'll clean up my act. I
Is it a
swear.
fox?
I
Also
demand
no.
an explanation.
Is it a fox?
Be
Come on, I'm
careful
not a
with that.
bottom. Tell me I'm
You
wrong.
I mean,
will stay here, and you will stay here.
Where do I get to sit?
We are going to get to the bottom of this. Come on.
No! I'm not going!
We are going to sit there. No security unless you come with me. Holy! Come on!
Glitch did a similar stream the other day. We're aware. Where do you think he got the idea from?
Yep. You might remember the early versions of these. I spanked. Split.
Is it a panda?
Goodbye,
No.
all.
I like how I used to be a huge pothead?
I am
No.
not hostile.
I stopped smoking weed when I was 14 because I grew up to big boy drugs. I do not recommend that.
Where am I?
Doctor?
Yes.
Am I a generic wolf? No.
Thing?
God, no. Evan, I am a little over 9 years clean now, actually.
Here he comes. Well, this is certainly a brilliant feat of engineering.
Welcome back,
Sorry, I
Apollo.
have to do this.
No, I was a heroin
dare
addict.
you.
I've been 9 years
Doctor!
clean now.
I'll be back.
Extrapolation complete.
Do not recommend it.
life form.
Big boy drugs are bad. They really are. They fuck you up in ways you did not know was possible. I'm still trying to deal with some of the shit that...
Itty bitty smile. Just let the mouth curl a little bit.
Remember Glitch's Rage's son, the apple doesn't fall. The apple doesn't bottom far from the tree.
Telexian song my
True.
mom used to sing me as a child. I'm gonna sing it to you every day from now on.
There you go. Thank you, Rocker.
Thank you, Rocker. You
Thank
know my
you.
love of Voyager.
Yay. Okay. We got music back on.
Star Trek Voyager is the best Star Trek.
Here we go.
Because it like, first of all, it was the first... Okay, so it's technically the second Star Trek to have a female captain. Because the original Star Trek, the original unaired pilot, William Shatner, was not in it.
Oh.
It was a female captain.
Ah.
But it was deemed a little too progressive, and then they had the first interracial kiss shown on Uhura and Spock kissed, and it was the first interracial kiss shown on television. It was a
no way.
very, very big deal because it happened in 1964, I believe.
Oh.
It was right at the time of the Civil Rights Act.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
They were hella progressive.
Yeah, Star Trek has always been a very progressive show.
Holy goodness.
You should avoid them like your life depends on it? Yeah, you should because it fucking does. Good night, Unipine.
Good night.
How about a gamer? Your fursona must be a gamer, right? No.
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 Oh, Apollo, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it almost got the show banned. It almost took Star Trek off the air.
Yeek.
But Voyager had Captain Janeway, and she was a fucking badass.
From what I've heard, I haven't actually seen it.
Captain Janeway is the fucking best. It introduced the Borg.
Oh.
It was the first Star Trek to have the Borg, and it introduced Seven of Nine, who, that Seven of Nine is when I knew I was like into women for sure.
Oh my god. Also, Cafe, are you leaving? If so, good night.
Good night, Cafe. Seven of Nine, Jerry Ryan. Ugh. It's like my earliest celebrity crushes are Jerry Ryan as Seven of Nine and Gillian Anderson as Scully from X-Files. Like,
yeah.
oh, and also Lucy Liu in Charlie's Angels.
Also, hi, Michael. Welcome on in.
And I know this is gonna spark chat. The other big one for me was Gadget from Rescue Rangers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm trying to remember who like my first not furry crush was. I feel like it was Milan from the Disney movie. I don't know, I like strong women.
Me too.
How the hell are you dating me?
I ask myself that every day.
Hey! Rude.
You throw a slow ball over the plate, just like expect me to swing at it. Star Trek also got into super touchy topics at times as well, and had a lot of just groundbreaking episodes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like Titan AE was another one that got me to be like, huh, that's hot.
Gadget was thick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gadget was a baddie.
I didn't watch Rescue Rangers.
You're missing out. Rescue Rangers was great.
I never saw it. Yo, but SWAT Cats though.
No idea what SWAT Cats is.
What?
Yep.
Guess they didn't have it in Canada.
No, we had Inspector Squirrel.
What the fuck is Inspector
I
Squirrel?
will show you Inspector Squirrel. It's great. And Reboot.
Okay, Reboot was good.
Yeah,
though.
Reboot. Try watching Reboot now. It's rough.
But at the time?
Oh. Yeah, at the time the animation was groundbreaking, but early 3D animation does not hold up.
Although Zoids didn't age too badly. It could have aged worse.
Yeah.
But I was kind of into Zoids, not gonna lie.
Rebecca Cunningham from Tailspin. I never actually watched Tailspin.
I think I watched like 2 episodes of Tailspin because it was on in like a doctor's office. You know, like those doctor's offices? They don't play like the super popular stuff. It's kind of like the off-brand Saturday cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing 2 episodes of that in a doctor's office. And I also remember watching Braveheart for the first time in my dentist's office, waiting to get my braces put on. And I hate the movie because of that. Because whenever I see Braveheart or any iteration of Braveheart, all I can think of is my teeth hurting immediately. And it kind of sucks.
I never had braces.
I mean, I did. They suck.
I was the first one of my siblings that I had to get braces. And my parents were so thankful that they didn't have to fucking spend that money.
I wish I didn't have to do that.
Joke's on them. I spent 3 months in a psychiatric hospital. $1,500 a day.
Oh god, that's a lot.
Yeah, we're still paying those medical bills off. And like that, like insurance took care of a lot of it, but
yeah, Rocker, you know exactly which character made me feel things in Titan AE. It was the one that was all legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yup, that one. That was my fave.
I'm trying to think of some like other, like obviously like Jessica Rabbit and Lola Bunny. Like those are really.
No, I mean I appreciate her look now because I'm like, okay, I can see what they were doing artistically. But in terms of like, yeah, that's hot. No. Lola though, yes.
I watched it within the last few years and realized how smart it. Yeah, a lot of Reboot's jokes were like very smart, and for like the young audience that was watching it,
Wait.
a lot of it just right over the heads.
Code Lyoko.
Never seen it.
What? Ronin Warriors?
Nope.
Saint Seiya?
Nope.
What the? Did you have Toonami ever in your life?
Very briefly when I moved to the States. When I would like run home, I would get off the bus and I would like sprint home so that I could catch the after school block, which was DBZ, Sailor Moon, and Gundam.
Oh, so you came in right after they moved Ronin and Saint Seiya off the block.
I guess.
What was the other one? One of my favorites, like from I think old Adult Swim. I don't know why I remember this so fondly, but like Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh fuck, Space Ghost Coast
Right?
to Coast was fucking amazing.
I remember telling someone about that. I'm like, yo, like I sent them like a meme of like Brack, and they're like, I don't get it. I'm like, curse you for being so young and not knowing this.
All right, here's a question, and we might have a fight on stream in front of chat.
Oh no.
Who's your favorite Sailor Scout?
Jupiter. But it makes sense if you know me. It does. Jack's all tough, but she's a sweetie.
You don't act tough. You're a big
Not
baby.
in front of you. Not in front of you, because I couldn't pull it off. I act tough on Twitter.
Sailor Mars, 100%.
I mean, I know you like Sailor Mars. She's a fucking bitch.
It's like Mars, and then Mercury, and then Neptune.
Alright, Neptune, yeah, Neptune, but Mercury?
Yeah.
No, Uranus. I want her to step on me. All the time, every day. I thought you liked women like this. It's fun to step on you.
Why do you think I love Sailor Mars?
I mean, yeah, if you want getting killed with a... Oh, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
you would. I just didn't like her because the way she was voiced in the American one with the voiceovers, or the American voiceovers, the dub, she sounded like a bitch.
I know.
It wasn't until I went back and listened to like the Japanese one, I'm like, oh, you're not that much of a bitch. I don't know. I just also got bullied by that kind of girl in high school, so I just didn't like her.
Okay. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Who would you rather fuck?
Oh, God.
Sakura from Naruto. Okay.
I mean, I guess
literal garbage. Or Black Star from Soul Eater, but he has the English dub's voice.
Black Star.
You think you could put up with that voice?
I could put up with it more than Sakura's like boring as shit personality.
I think I'd have to go Sakura, just because have you heard Soul Eater's dub?
Yeah.
Have you heard Black Star's voice?
Yes.
I got, I think, like 3 episodes.
You know what?
And I had to
would
stop.
just tune him out, but like
you cannot tune that voice out. Holy shit.
I mean, Sakura though is just so.
She's boring. I've
Boring.
had boring and forgettable fucks. That I just spent 8 years with that.
I know, but like, how could you go back to that? You've had so much better recently. Also, hi, Swifty.
I could not do that voice.
I could not do boring again. Oh my god.
I would rather do boring than annoying. I'd rather have a bland fuck than a bad fuck.
I'd rather not fall asleep midway through, and I would fall asleep on Sakura because she's boring as shit.
I'll just get her to punch me. She punched an entire cave down in the first arc of Shippuden. Spoilers, if you haven't watched it by this point, though, you weren't going to. So.
Also, hi, Kira. She's just so boring. She's just so boring.
I mean, she had, like, one of the best fight scenes in the entire show. So.
That doesn't negate her being boring.
I mean, she grew a bit.
Into a more boring character.
Not really. Actually, the character work they've done with her on Boruto has actually been really interesting.
Yeah, they had to wait till she got to a whole nother freaking show to get interesting.
Yeah.
Boring!
I mean, they had to do that with fucking
You
Sasuke.
said Sakura from Naruto, so it doesn't count.
I mean, they had to do that with Sasuke, too.
I wouldn't bang him either. God, I don't want to bang like the manifested form of depression. No, thank you.
Conway, no, it's the manifested form of what a 13-year-old thinks they're like.
Yeah.
Conway just like strong women? Absolutely.
Yep. It's true.
Apparently I'm watching Beastars because I've heard so much about it. We'll get around to it. We have to finish Castlevania Season 3.
Yep, and then we are watching it.
Oh, you gotta catch up on Letterkenny as well.
I just want to watch Beastars so bad before things start leaking. Swear to God, if any of you have watched it, don't you freaking ruin it for me or we're not friends anymore.
Gordon Ramsay is willing to cook anything for you. What do you get? Salmon. Or like scrambled eggs.
Beef Wellington. Because honestly, you can't beat a good meat and fresh pastry.
You can't beat a good meat?
You can't.
You would know a whole lot about that, wouldn't you?
I set you up for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like Conway is the power bottom in this
How
relationship.
wrong you are! So wrong.
If that donation tracker gets going, you'll see just how little of one I am.
Oh, God. Yeah, please no spoilers in chat. We're trying to make it through Castlevania and Letterkenny, but like kind of hard to do when I work during the day and then I stream when I'm not working and then he streams during the day and then we're not here streaming, we're on Twitch streaming. Just like,
It's just streaming nonstop and then sleeping and then waking up and doing it all over again.
I mean, that's kind of all you can do with this coronavirus.
I was really looking forward to using this.
I know, and it's brand new. For anyone new, do you want to show them the like sexy as fuck handle?
I'm getting there. Go on.
Look how beautiful it is. Here, if you twist it, you can see how sparkly it is. Look at this. This comes out at $1,000. Look how pretty it is.
Listen to this.
It's so pretty. No,
this isn't a spank.
Oh, that's true. That's just light tap. It's so nice.
Look at me.
No.
You better wash those hands before you throw them? Hell no.
But actually, you should wash your hands. Please wash your hands. Please don't touch your face. Drink lots of water. Get lots of sleep. Get some vitamin D. I know we're failing on the sleep part. We're doing the rest of it right. Man, I'm doing this vitamin D part. That's great.
I'm still mind blown that FE got canceled. I'm not.
I mean, I understand why, but it still sucks. Like, it still really, really sucks. And I hope they're not in, like, serious trouble from it. Like, I hope they can go ahead next year. Because what a lot of people don't understand is, like, to put on a con of any size takes a lot of money, planning, volunteer work, people, like, really putting in time and effort. I worked staff at MFF 1 year. Actually, I think for 2 years in a row, it was rough sauce. And I couldn't even fully commit to the time because I had a full-time job. But the amount of money to get that shit up and running is absurd. It is a lot. So when, you know, we start getting cancellations and money starts coming out, oh God, that really hurts. Yeah, I mean, we were expecting it, but we just didn't want to see it happen. We're sad it happened. But we understand why. It's just like bad timing for everybody. Like, Ultra Music Festival got canceled, Coachella got rescheduled, a bunch of sports is suspended and or canceled for the rest of the year. It's just like, oh God, bad timing for everybody. America's not falling apart, it's just taking precautions.
Yeah.
It was falling apart for a while. This didn't make it fall apart, it's been doing that. Cancellation insurance. Yeah, that's the other thing people don't think about. They're like, well, it's a big con, so it should be fine. No, there's also insurance you have to deal with. You also had to book the hotel. You also had, in some cases, like AC, you had to book shuttles. You had to get food. You have to, like, get all those blocks for the hotel. There's a lot of money involved. Like, a lot. Like, yes, a lot of the money goes to charity, but a lot of money also goes to running the damn thing. So, yeesh, that sucks.
Washed hands equals good hands, not if you're trying to throw hands.
But please wash your hands. Please wash your hands. Can I share the tweet here? Drac, I think, yeah, you have mods, so if you'd like to share the tweet, you can. Yeah.
Effie said this might bankrupt him. Yeah.
It might. It's
might.
very, very possible. Everyone's being like, oh no, they're a big cone, they're fine. No.
No.
No. It could very well bankrupt them. Like, I've already seen festivals on their first year have to declare bankruptcy because they just...
Yeah, if you want to talk about that, CEO, one of the super majors for the FGC could go bankrupt over this.
Yeah.
And that's been going on forever. And that's fucking Jabali. Like, people love to say fucking Jabated in Twitch chat. It's because of him. And, like, his super major might go under.
Yeah. I heard there's more than one case of coronavirus in my country. Yeah, I mean, there's a fair number of cases in New York. A couple of my friends in Boston. There's a bunch up there. Like, it's literally everywhere now. Like, there's no real way to avoid it. The best thing to do is wash your hands, sleep, get vitamin D, drink lots of water, be responsible. If you are sick, don't expose other people. If you have a weak immune system, be extra careful and take precautions. That's what I'm doing. I wear a mask when I go outside.
Remember to spit on your hands for plus 10 damage to the anti-vax kids. Yo, I better not see a single one of them anti-vax fuckers getting a fucking coronavirus vaccine. That's all I'm saying. Yo, if I see them taking a fucking vaccine, like, I'm gonna treat it like a snake bite. I'm fucking sucking the vaccine out of them.
Good lord.
Giving them the big suck.
And then just giving them some essential oil and maybe like a vibration crystal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, here's some essential oils.
A healing crystal.
Yeah, no. Like a rose quartz and like, what's that fucking magnet that they like wear the bracelets of and they're like, oh, it cures fucking everything.
Is that hematite?
Is it hematite?
I don't know. I failed science. Which is why I don't work in the sciences. Yay!
Hello, Mint Circle's dad.
Hello!
Saw two people in the store physically fighting over toilet paper.
That's just silly.
Giving them a big suck? Hell yeah. I'll give them a big suck.
Of course you will. Fun fact, the coronavirus is just changed around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The whole Raccoon City, here we come.
Oh god. I hope y'all were good at the Resident Evil series. You might
I hope you know you're fucking dying immediately, miss. I'm scared of guns. How the fuck are you gonna deal with a zombie?
I give you a gun. Did you forget my aim is shit? I would end up shooting you in the head by mistake. I'd be like, you know, you take this. I'll just run. Or I'll just get infected first. Let's be real. I'll be a zombie I'd be like the first of 3 zombies.
If you turn into a zombie, I'm blowing your fucking head off.
I would hope so.
He asks if he needs to say woof or bow wow. My fucking god, dad.
Well, welcome to stream. We're happy to have you. Getting tired?
I'm tired.
I know, me too. We just make her carry the water. Yo, I'm down to carry the water. Heck yeah. Just don't give me the gun, because I'll probably blow your head off because I can't aim for shit. And I'm terrified of guns, so I will probably run away and drop the gun as soon as I fire it. I hate guns.
God damn it.
Oh my god. But I don't think we're facing zombie apocalypse. It's gonna be fine. Everyone's just gonna freak out. But make sure you get yourself some toilet paper because all those people are gonna be trying to buy as much toilet paper as possible because apparently they take like the biggest shits all the time and God forbid you have less than 42 rolls.
Get Rage a crossbow? I trust Rage less with a crossbow than I do an actual fucking gun.
I trust myself better with a crossbow.
Oh, I do not trust you with a crossbow.
What do you mean? I was very good at archery.
Archery and crossbows are two very different
Okay, then give me
things.
a bobo.
A bobo?
Bobo?
You missed the syllable on that. Bobo.
I was setting it up so you could finish it. Okay.
Swifty, we know you're not just a support.
I mean, I'm just a support. People were looting in Hamilton? Jesus. Oh, that's true. I thought Indiana Jones was... I mean, my aim's not much better with a whip, but I have a better shot of not killing the whole party with a whip. Got a cat sitting on you? Heck yeah. Stun baton? Ooh, wait, I can get the stun cane. Please don't break it. You already?
This was glued on.
Yeah, so I was like, please no, hit very hard.
No, I didn't even hit that hard.
It's a cheaply made whip.
It is. It's also not a whip, it's a crossbow. Honestly, that might actually be better.
I just hope it doesn't break off. I really like that.
And we'll just get more glue. We'll get like crazy glue. Actually, we'll get plastic glue.
I already had to fix my handle. That is bait. No, I don't like this idea at all.
I like using you as bait, actually. It's a good idea.
No.
I mean, you'd be pretty useless otherwise. No offense, but like...
Okay, goodbye.
You got like no strength.
See you later.
Your endurance is shit, and you can't use a gun, so like... Oh, someone's salty over there. Someone's salty.
This one? Yeah, I'm the useless one. The one who has 2 working legs.
I can walk. I fight through the pain. Or I just take the leg off. Problem solved. Well, we'll go like, we won't go to the hospital because the hospital show us. We'll go to like a medical supply store, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get a wheelchair.
Yep.
And we'll like do like the chariots used to do back in the Roman times, where they'd stick like spikes on the wheels.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just roll down and just kneecap zombies. Quarantine and chill? Hell yeah. Rage is small and can move fast. I agree with half of that statement.
You've never seen me move fast.
Yeah, because you can't.
I was a sprinter. I can. I just don't.
You would make it 5 steps and your knees would buckle.
Not necessarily. Adrenaline's a hell of a thing. I'm scared shitless I can run. Would zombies be a problem? Looks like tobacco. Yeah. I mean, Rage knows how to ride a horse. That's true!
Where the fuck are you gonna get a horse in Manhattan?
Actually, I know several places. Mounted police! Duh!
We're mounting police now?
No, there's the mounted police.
I mean, I have... You know, I've never actually fucked a police officer. I'd have no problem mounting a police officer. I'm with you on this. Let's go mount some police.
But yes, I actually can ride horses. So if we found a horse, you'd be fucked. I'd be like, alright, bye, peace, deuces, see ya. Just gonna ride off to the sunset full speed.
Conway out here really treating the zombies like it's Dead Rising? Hell yeah. She can get away pretty fast with a horse?
Yep.
Where is the nearest police station that keeps horses?
I mean, hell, just steal one of the card horses from fucking Central Park. There's tons of them.
We would have to make it to Central Park.
Yeah?
That might be a little difficult.
Besides, most of the mounted police officers patrol around 42nd. So... easy.
Oh, you mean the busiest place in the fucking city?
Yup.
That's a place that we would avoid.
Yeah.
You would want to, like, cut across the city and go to, like, the FDR and then go up the FDR.
Hmm. I literally can't conclude. Jesus Christ. I'd have a bow. Yeah, I mean, I'd have a bow. Like, I'm actually pretty decent at archery. And I can do archery on horseback. I actually did that for summer camp. So I have pretty good aim on horseback. Going at a pretty quick speed. So, yay.
Wyatt, our day is going all right.
Yeah, it's going okay.
Just signed up for spring soccer on Wednesday, and it's on hold because of the virus.
I mean, that makes sense.
Rage, I can ride horses. Telephone, happy squeaks. I don't...
Telephone also rides horses.
Oh.
Telephone owns horses.
Okay.
Telephone is also a Dutch angel dragon, which has horse-like features. So they're implying I could just ride off into the sunset with Telephone, which honestly, that's not a bad plan.
Are we on Long Island? No.
No.
Gross. That's like, that's the biggest insult I've ever gotten in my entire fucking life.
Okay, they didn't say Staten Island.
No, because nobody lives on the landfill.
I mean...
Humans don't live in the landfill.
Several DJs we know do. Not by choice, though.
So does my old regional manager. If you couldn't tell by the slicked back, like the gel slicked back hair and the fucking accent.
Oh no, I could tell.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was rough.
Staten Island accent sounds like a Brooklyn accent, except you have a dick in your mouth.
And
Because they all do.
And Long Island sounds like you're just juggling rocks in your mouth. And choking on them at the same time. What would I play D&D as? I mean, I have a D&D character I'm playing right now.
Yeah, she's playing a warlock right now.
Pretty rad.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't go Circle of the Moon Druid to just be like furry trash.
I mean, I could, but like...
The new Druid subclass looks fucking rad.
I also wanted to do something that was easy to build in D&D Beyond, so I didn't have to, like, I don't know, go through 50 books, like, for the first run and be confused as shit, ask you 90 questions, have the whole process take 5 days. Because that's not fun. At all. So I just built it in D&D Beyond with what was available, and I kind of liked it. Also how I built my backup character. I was like, I don't want to do all this research. I'm still learning game mechanics. I'm just going to pick what looks interesting to me. Done.
Long Island has banger bagels. So do other places that don't require me to go to Long Island.
Yeah. Like Brooklyn and Manhattan. And literally anywhere else.
Go to Connecticut? No.
I have. It's fine. I'd still rather be in New York.
Can Raytown speak with a New York accent? Not really.
No.
Do we play on Roll20? Yes.
Yep. Moscow, but moved to Tennessee. Oh, that's an interesting accent combination. Eee.
Don't you ever insult Long Island bagels and Ralph's Ices?
I mean, if that's the hill you want to die on, I guess.
Long Island bagels are fine. A bagel is a fucking bagel. People always like hype up like New York bagels, and it's like
also like
it
New York
tastes like
pizza.
a fucking
Like,
bagel.
They're Pro tip, guys, there's no, like, one amazing place for New York pizza. I mean, anywhere you go in New York, you're gonna get good pizza. Just depends on what kind of pizza you like and what kind of toppings.
I disagree with that. Artichoke pizza exists. You cannot tell me that that is good pizza.
It's delicious. You also don't like vegetables.
Sweetie?
You don't like vegetables.
Hang on. Hey?
You don't even like vegetables.
It's not that I don't like vegetables, it's that I can't eat them. There's a big difference.
Okay, so you're judging something you can't even eat.
I just want to say, it's been a wonderful however amount of time we've been together.
Wow, you can't even remember? Fucking rude.
But I think it's time I pack my bindle and hit the trains if you're gonna defend artichoke pizza as being good pizza.
I said it's delicious. I didn't say it's good pizza. I just said it's a flavor. It's out there. It isn't the worst.
It's delicious. I didn't say it was good. We're just gonna do one of these. Chat, it's been fun. I need to pack my bindle, head to the train, hop on a train car filled with bales of hay, ride out west.
Where the fuck are you gonna find a train car with bales of hay in the middle of Manhattan?
Hudson Yards.
Okay, have fun hobbling over there.
I will.
Okay. I guess you're not taking much with a bindle.
Yeah. Hang on.
Don't eat shit.
I'm trying my best here.
How's it going, man?
Please be careful with that.
Alright, my bindle is packed. I have all the toilet
Absolutely not. You paid for not all of that. In fact, none of that.
Well,
put it down and get back here. Now.
Zelda, you picked a really awkward time to come out.
Thank you.
Can I at least hang on to this stick?
No.
Please?
No.
$20 so they can jump up and get this thing directly into my butt.
No!
No fun. Never let me do anything I want, Mom.
I mean, I don't let you play Warframe for most of the day?
No, because I never play Warframe.
I mean, I don't let you use my PC to stream?
No, you don't.
I definitely do! What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, you don't. I gotta find some way to entertain myself, alright?
You see what I deal with, chat?
What you have to deal with.
Uh-huh.
Do we want to talk about what I have to deal with? See, because it's not something that chat would really be able to see. It's really about other senses.
Careful.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good, let's drop it there.
Oh, is someone nervous?
Drop it.
I don't have anything in my hands.
Good.
Or do I?
Since you're busy trying to hobble out of Rouge's life, I think we can all agree that the worst pizza is kiwi on pizza. Yep, that looks fucking disgusting.
That fucking... This is in Sweden where they put bananas on pizza?
Yeah, that one doesn't really make sense to me. Like, I can see the thought process, but I don't understand the reasoning.
His entertainment is her suffering? Absolutely. Conway is a Trekkie? I grew up watching it. My parents are huge Trekkies. I mean, it's just... The old Star Trek was really just the Twilight Zone in space. Why do you have an alarm for 11:30 at night?
You say I can love it. Nothing done. That's fine.
Conway, when am I gonna get them toes? You gotta pay me for that, baby.
That costs money. Speaking of which, if you're here and you don't know why there's a goal tracker and all this other stuff, this is a Spank stream, believe it or not. Oh my god, my throat. So yeah, the idea of this is you can donate money. However much you donate is how hard we spank the other's bottom. And you have to designate who gets the spank. Additionally, we have all of these lovely donation goals here. Based on when we hit those certain numbers on the tracker, those things unlock. Personally, I would absolutely love to see Conway sit through Furry Cringe right now. So if you guys want to make that a thing, feel absolutely free.
Conway likes kale pizza? I do not.
I don't like kale pizza. I don't mind kale.
I like cheese pizza. It's been very slow today? Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. It is normal. Sometimes it just be like that. Toilet paper took all your money? Yeah, prepping for possible New York City quarantine took a nice big hefty chunk out of my wallet that I am gonna miss later. And feel in the next week, and probably in the next 2 weeks. Ouch.
My bank account's probably in the negatives.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully I have enough saved up so when I finally can move and will not be paying this rent every month, it'll be amazing. But until then, it's everything's gonna hurt pretty much. Between rent and trying to keep the house stocked and also trying to make sure we have all the equipment we need for streaming. Ugh, my credit card bill hates me. But that's fine. I work a day job and I stream to try to make all that possible. And sometimes we do dumb shit like this to help support that effort. But, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
I used to work a day job until my foot shit the bed. And then coronavirus happened, so all my work is shut down.
Even if his foot was fixed at this point, coronavirus basically means he doesn't have the ability to work anything. Is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Thankfully, I work from home, or we would be screwed.
Dabbing isn't a thing? Dabbing's still a thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's still a thing, unfortunately, even though I really flipping hate it. Please stop. I'm in stream when he didn't make any. Yeah, I know Leon's had the same issues. It's just been like a really weird year, and I think people have been very discouraged in general. So it's just been a weird year. It's been a weird time for these kinds of streams. Like, I'm used to seeing these like do like alright, but I also fully understand that people's full budgets is going into toilet paper right now. So we just thought we'd bring you guys some entertainment, but you know, since spanking actually kind of hurts, especially when he does it, we do not do them for free. You're popular. Alright. Good morning, Ariel. How you doing? What's working from home like? It has its ups and downs. On the upside, I can work in my PJs. My hours are a bit more flexible. I get free lunch because I just make it at home, and I can eat it whenever I want and cook it whenever I need. I can choose wherever I would like to sit. Okay, fix it, I guess is the more appropriate word. I can fix myself a salad whenever I want to. Or a sandwich. And sometimes it actually cooks too, so.
I don't think blanching spinach and kale counts as cooking.
I sauteed it. Excuse you. But those, like, the upsides, like, yeah, I mean, I can work from my bed, from my desk, anywhere I want. The downsides are, because I am always remote and, you know, perceivably always available, my hours are, well, they're a thing. sometimes they are your standard 9 to 5, and sometimes they're not your standard 9 to 5. Sometimes you just gotta kind of fit in whatever hours you can because people are on different coasts or, you know, that kind of thing. So, like, that bit can be a little bit stressful, especially if you're trying to also do Twitch and also do YouTube. You know, having to take a call at like 5 in the morning or take a business call at 9 o'clock at night, it can make it a little bit stressful. So that part's not so great. You're taking human sexuality tests? Hey! Warframe, no way. Actually, funny thing about that topic, I have a full video series, so if you want to use that for that class, you're welcome to. Rocker, thank you for the 5. And yes, I would be more than happy to spank Conway. Get your booty up. I will enjoy this. You thank Rocker. Oh, and up you go.
Just so you know, I got a fart loaded.
You're not gonna go there.
Oh, that's what $5 is now? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, thank you so much, Rocker. I was gonna get suspicious source. Hey, feel free to. That's why they're there. They're
Make sure
educational.
you properly cite them. Especially if it's a college course, because they will ding you on that.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it, MLA that people use now? Yeah, because I used MLA. I don't know if they change sometimes, but yeah.
No, APA is used a lot less often.
Oh, okay.
It's used for specific like things, but
yeah, I think I did APA for my thesis and MLA for my regular one. I don't remember. It was that was back in 2012. I don't flipping remember. Yes, but that is how the stream works. You donate and then a butt gets spanked. Simple concept, you know. Do wish I could work from home. I mean, here's the thing. Not everybody is like good at working from home. Some people like excel at it. I feel like I'm more productive at home. But for some people, having like the actual physical space of an office and the surrounding of an office is more conducive to being functional and good at working. Especially if you're working like a marketing or marketing, banking, any of those kind of things, like that kind of stuff. Sometimes it helps to have your team directly there so you can bounce ideas. But sometimes if you're doing something more like coding or tech related, it's actually kind of nice not to have people have the ability to just, to have the ability to not just, like, come up to you and annoy you all the time. Also, Anthony McCoy, thank you for the, I think it's a follow, but it counts as a subscriber. I don't know why. Also,
YouTube.
Also, we, did get some video with that, so we are gonna go ahead and pop that up. There you go.
Amazing.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. No? Oh god. It feels stuck. There we go. It's why it's good to have an office at home sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I do find that sometimes home offices can be deceptive. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I have known people that work at home offices and it's more home than office and they tend to take their time on stuff, like a lot. Some people I used to work with ended up getting Yes, some people I used to work with ended up having to get WeWork spaces because they found that when they were home, they just could not freaking focus. And it was so much easier to have like other people working around them as opposed to being at home with like family where, you know, your mom might pop in and like distract you a bit, or you might have like a family dog that distracts you while you're working, that kind of thing. But I prefer working from home, personally. I need an article relating to Corona. I'm not sure. Haven't read up on that bit. Any content combining the two games and any amusing stuff? Yes! I do kind of enjoy how Animal Crossing and Doom have, like, such friendly communities. That being said, I've never played either of their games. So, there's that.
My hair's a fucking wreck.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You should use, some of your new shampoo and maybe that new body wash if you want to, like, really matchy-matchy.
I showered earlier today.
Yeah.
I shower tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Isabella's a pure badass. I mean, yeah. Wasn't she before? I thought. I saw memes. To be honest, I would like an office so I can have a dedicated work room. Yeah. Defining workspaces can be really, really important. I honestly, at this point, just work on my bed while Conway streams because having physical separation really helps me when working, even if it's just like being across the room from each other. I find that sitting directly next to people, I don't get anything done because no matter who it is and how professionally they are and how hard they understand that you're trying to do something, everyone I've ever worked with in a professional capacity, if you sit right next to them, they will start stupid conversations when you're trying to get something done on a deadline, and it drives me up the wall. Especially if I'm trying to write a really important email and someone's just like, hey, did you? It's like, no, this has to get out in 5 minutes. Shush. And being at home, I don't have to deal with that because they are not next to me, and if they try to call me, I can just not answer the phone until after I finish the thing. So, perfect. Conway's rapper name is Lil Beard. I mean, Need to be able to just, like, bunker down and get a thing done. Yes, Rocker. That is, with most of my past jobs, like, if you're trying to deliver, like, a media plan, or you're trying to do a tech fix, or distractions are killer. And they kill time and waste time. Which is why the biggest pet peeve of mine in the world is having meetings to prepare for other meetings. It is the stupidest thing that happens in, like, a corporate style companies, and it makes my blood boil. Like, just write an agenda and then have the meeting. It takes a couple extra minutes, but oh, that saves so much time.
What would you do if Conway got stuck in a video game? What is this, Jumanji?
Would I have the ability to play as Conway? Because I would just play as Conway.
Conway plays Warframe, right? What's his favorite frame? That depends. My favorite frame to play is Wisp. Because Wisp is just fucking great. As for like my favorite frame, like aesthetically, I really like a lot of Oberon skins. Although the new Titania is so fucking pretty. And when Gara Prime comes out, oh, Gara Prime is, or not Gara Prime, the deluxe Gara skin is gorgeous.
Yeah, and we have 2 PCs. I'll actually be able to play the game. Yay. Andy, hello! And hi, Wyatt, what's up? That's just, I guess he's my Maris name.
Benares is solid. Not a frame, like, not a style of play that I like, but it's a good frame.
Yeah.
Oberon's trash? Depends on how you build them.
Branch manager and board meetings good for kindling. Yeah. I think that's partially why I left, like, the super duper corporate jobs, because I don't like inefficiency at all. So if I need to give, like, if I have a good idea that I think would benefit the company, I don't like having to play leapfrog up all the corporate ladders when I could just walk over to, like, a guy and be like, yo, this good? Cool, great, let's pitch it. As opposed to, all right, pitch it to this guy who will pitch it to this guy. It's like, boring and ineffective. Support frames?
I mean, Excalibur's really, really strong right now because of the fucking changes that they just made. Chromatic Excal right now is actually a really, really strong build.
I mean, Rocker, I'll probably just pick whoever seems most interesting and then go from there. And then just try to learn how things work on my own for the first little bit. Just, I don't know, so I feel like I'm actually learning
And then
instead of copying stuff. I feel like I do.
even the frame that people say is the worst frame in the game, Nyx, actually turns out really good in endurance runs. Who would have fucking thought? She can strip armor is her big thing.
That's cool.
She strips armor.
Lobar's not exactly trash, but he is super situational. Yeah, like I said, I can't wait to actually like start playing the game and get comfortable and figure it out and meet the community. But with one PC, that's not happening. So when we have 2 PCs, yay! Someday. It's
Oh, you're a Loki main?
Oh.
Actually, I do need a Loki player for farming. I need a radial disarm Loki. It's Necros, Nova, radial disarm Loki, and Korra. Is like the best farming setup right now.
Huh. Alright, but just so you guys know, we'll gosh, my throat. We'll probably be going live, we'll probably be going for another hour, just because we are both a little bit wiped. So we will probably be going for 1 more hour, which will put us at 12:46 a.m. I think. Yeah. So we'll have 1 more hour to go, and then we're gonna close shop and send this party on to another streamer, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. I'll give you guys instructions in the chat so you can go give them love. Sound good?
Nyx is, I wouldn't say, is a great frame. She's got 2 good abilities for like very specific things, and one of them you need the augment for it to be worth it. Yeah, Necros with Desecrate plus like Korra and or Hydroid works really, really well. And then Loki for radial disarm for doing like Grenier and Corpus, so that you disarm them and then they just walk into Korra's Strangledome. What new things are you hoping to get for the new place that you don't have now? Skulls.
A second PC.
Conway
Mostly that.
Conway and Rage just started clan. I'm already in a clan.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't be put into it. So yeah.
Also, Conway, that roast yesterday was very funny. Which roast?
And of whom?
I may be able to participate with you two on Warframe in a few weeks. Also, what's Warframe like gameplay-wise? It's a third-person like shooter action game with a heavy emphasis on grinding. Nyx isn't the best, but she's your favorite to play. That's fair. Like, I get that. Like, I actually enjoyed playing Nyx, but now I just play Wisp. Although I'm working on some spicy tech for does your friend does your friend have a name or just a dick?
Oh, that one. Yeah, we're probably gonna get some skulls in the apartment just because I've always loved the aesthetic of skulls and anatomy. So there's a couple that I would like to get. I know there's a couple you'd like to get. I know my room in particular will be decked in quite a lot of different stuff than my bedroom is now. Probably a lot of black, a lot of graphic stuff. I also would love to get a sectional and a TV. I haven't had a TV, I think since my first year of college when one of my roommates had a TV. So it'd be cool to get one of those back and actually move in some of my consoles so I can like chill and play games not on the PC every now and then.
I'm looking forward to having a bed frame again. Not sleeping on a mattress on a floor in a corner of a room that I share with someone. That'll be cool.
When's the last time you did that?
It's been a while because I haven't really been able to walk, and the only work I currently have is Twitch, which
and
is
you've been here.
Super awkward and shitty.
Yeah, I mean, at least you have a Twitch.
Yeah.
At least you have one.
what do I think of Spawn in Mortal Kombat 11? I don't play Mortal Kombat. Like, I don't play 2D fighters, so, like, looks interesting, but I haven't really watched any of the stuff on it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've touched Tekken or Mortal Kombat, but I don't know if I'll be getting back into it because I have fun playing with friends, but, you know, everyone's like, oh, you should stream it, but I've seen the chats of people playing the game, and while I'm getting back into, like, a comfort level with it, I gotta be honest, I just don't want to get flamed for learning the game, and if I already have a game I like Paladins, that I'm, like, reasonably good at and won't get flamed with, why waste my effort getting yelled at for being bad when I can just play a game I enjoy and I'm not terrible at? Yay! And Saber Knight's cool if Warframe's not really your style. I don't even know if it'll be my style, to be completely honest. I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Got my thoughts on Ash? I haven't played. I have never played with Ash, so I don't know. I've been told that Ash used to be nutty. It's still, like, decent, but, like, not anywhere close to where it was.
Oh, that's cool, Evan. Yeah, I can't wait to eventually get into it. It should be interesting, hopefully, and fun, I hope.
What's a paladin, Ariel?
Yeah, unfortunately, anyone making comments about Warframe, I have no context, so Conway's kind of the only one who can answer the questions, so sorry if I'm being quiet. I don't play the game, so I don't have any context here, unfortunately.
I mean, how do you feel about the cosmetic system since you have colored, like, all of my frames?
It's fine. I wish it was a little more customizable. I do wish you could, I mean, this would be a lot. I do wish, though, if you were an art-oriented person, you could download the skin and use, like, Blender or Photoshop to, like, custom design things. Not for, like, everything, but say you were doing it for, like, a partnered streamer and you wanted to, like, match your, like, stream colors. I think that would be cool in, like, a more custom way as opposed to just, here are your colors, put the thing in the place, here you go. Which it kind of feels like now. Like, you can make cool combos with it, but if you're looking for something a little more interesting, it doesn't really let you do that. Also, thank you for the follow, Loveless.
So, hello, Powerful Music.
And thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Well, I'm not even on Twitch. Oh. Thank you. I'm not even live on Twitch right now, but I appreciate it. It's a great way you can also support the channel. I didn't think any of you guys were going to do it while I was streaming on YouTube, but, like, hey, if that's what you feel like doing, that's rad, and it helps me pay my bills. So, really, really appreciate it. Yeah, Kara, I mean, you know how, like, I know, like, you're more artsy design focused, so, like, if you imagine, if you had, like, a favorite colorway, or you literally wanted to make a vaporwave frame that actually looks like a vaporwave frame, very custom, if you had to go to make that in Blender, it'd be really cool.
No game does that, though. I mean, honestly, what Warframe does that no other game does is allow the community to design skins, and if they select those skins, they put them up on Steam that you have to pay actual dollars for, as opposed to the premium in-game currency, and they give a good chunk of any of the sales to the creator of
I mean,
that
you
skin.
asked what I'd like to see better. I think that would be cool. I realize they probably wouldn't do it, but I thought it would be cool. And, like, not for everybody. It would be cool if that was an option for Warframe partners. Like, hey, you've been our partner for, like, X years. Here, we made you a custom colorway just for you, because we appreciate you so much. They wouldn't do it, but, like, it'd be cool to see more games do that. Personally. Yeah, Karen, I knew you'd pretty much be like, yes, I'm making a vaporwave frame.
Oh.
I'm big dumb? Not really. But thank you for your valuable input that I am going to choose to ignore.
They said bug dumb. They can't even spell big correctly.
I don't know.
Oh, what a fucking loser.
I mean, Mint, I did manage to kind of cheese a pseudo vaporwave frame.
Yeah, you did it to Chroma Prime.
It, like, kind of sort of fit the bill. Not really.
And Ariel, she has
oh,
also
they get a
done
custom
that.
icon? I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
I
All
didn't know
Warframe
that.
partners get a custom icon.
Oh. Maybe I'll actually get to see it you when I play the game. Cool. Rage Hound stylized into... I've attempted to make a Rage Hound in Warframe. It didn't work so hot. Oh, well, thanks, Mint. I appreciate it. You have a gaming channel? I don't have a gaming YouTube, but I do have a Twitch channel. I might make, some stream highlights at some point. I've kind of held off because I have a day job, and honestly, I prioritize content over that. Because the last few times I made gaming content, nobody watched it. So, I do have plans to, like, make a couple little stream highlights here and there, not super often. But that's gonna happen when I actually have, time to do that, which right now I don't have a lot of. What's a vaporwave frame? Just a very stylized, stupid looking frame. I mean, I like Octavia, she looks cool. I don't know what the hell she does, but she looks cool.
She's music based.
I mean, I got that much. Also, hi Zion, what's up? I have some good taste in music. I appreciate it, but I mean, if you really want to know, Blink66 on Spotify has the best taste in music because this is their lo-fi, chill, no copyright playlist. Not mine. So, like, people who make no copyright playlists, thank you, because if I were to play copyright on YouTube, I would get very demonetized very fast. So thank you for making it easier to have cool music when I stream. Appreciate it. I mean, yeah, I read chat. That name looks suspicious, but hello. I'll entertain it for a minute. You like my music? Oh, you mean the music I actually make? Well, thank you. I'm glad someone listens to it. Yeah, how's your day going? We're probably, let's see, we've got about like 45 minutes left before we close this off and raid somebody new. So I hope you guys are having a good time. What would Ravehound look like in Warframe? This color and this color. And that's it. Just those two colors. That's it. I just remembered I have an unused skull-shaped tumbler you did from. Ooh! Yeah, that'd be pretty rad for parties at our place. I would love some skull-shaped tumblers. I would like some skull-shaped everything. I'd like some, like, just genuinely very graphic, black, like, white on black stuff just all over the place. I plan to get new bath mats and maybe replace some of my pots and pans. I don't know, they got beat up a little bit. But I'd absolutely love to deck out my new place when I eventually get it. Hopefully soon. But yeah, when we move, it'll be really, really great because I won't be trapped in a box. Yay.
What's up, Varric Fox? Hello, Wolverine, Ravehound.
Thank you, Rocker. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Rocker.
The pink from the Easter pack isn't saturated enough. I think the Valentine's Day one is.
Yeah.
Pretty bright. That might be your best bet.
I mean, I'm gonna grab the Easter pack when it comes out. The St. Patrick's Day pack is out now.
But if you guys want to make Ragehound frames, since I'm not in the game yet, so it's not like I could if I wanted to. If you guys make one in the game, feel free to screenshot it and send it to me. I'd love to see what combinations you come up with. Be pretty rad. Just don't be surprised if I swipe it when I do start playing.
Have a good night, Saber Knight.
See you, Saber Knight. What are you going to do? What? Music? Sires? You mean series? I'm confused, Zan. I'm not sure what you mean. Evan, you are? Oh, cool. I'd love to see what you come up with. That'd be great. So I know those colors are pink and blue now, but when I first saw your persona, I thought it was orange and gray because I have trouble seeing color. Oh, you're colorblind. Oh, that's cool. I mean, actually, if you did like gray with some like very minor orange accents, that could be kind of interesting. I might futz around with that on some of Conway's frames just to see what it would look like. Since that's the extent of my Warframe experience, is just making things pretty. Yay. I feel like I might crash any second. Then go to sleep. Get lots of sleep. With this coronavirus shit, you need to be getting lots of sleep and water and vitamin D and washing your hands and all that good stuff. If only you could run Warframe on your laptop. Yo, same. I wish. I remember your Paladin commentary. Oh yeah, that's right. You were there for Paladins. Thank you so much for being there. I appreciate it. We actually had some pretty good games. Usually when I play that early in the morning, I have quite a lot of bad games, but that actually went pretty well. Would you look like? What would I look like as a squirrel? I don't know. I don't really care for squirrels. I mean, Omnom's cool and all, but usually, nah, squirrels are my thing. Orange, white, and gray? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Gotta get as much as possible. Yes, get all the sleep you can.
I'm hoping for like 14 hours tonight.
Yeah, I'll try to get close to that.
Wake up at like 2 p.m. would be great.
Yeah. Donuts or cupcakes? Neither, because I don't eat sweets. Surprisingly, with a name like Cupcake, you'd think I would. But I've had a couple recently, you know, just be like, you know, maybe let's try chocolate again. Maybe let's try this again. My teeth immediately hate me like 20 minutes after or 5 minutes after, so I can't do it till I get this tooth surgically removed. Hey, the spy, what's up? Yeah, you're a little late, but don't worry, we're still going. Hello. Distasteful username, how are you?
Corona time. I could use Corona. Level lime.
I don't feel tired? Well, go to bed when you're sleepy then. Goddamn sleep is good? I mean, yeah, I'll let you know when I actually get some. How many fursuiters have you met? Enough that I would actually have to think about it, because off the top of my head, I don't even know if I could put out a number. It's well over 20 at this point. First song of yours? What? Oh, what would be the first song of yours I could listen to? I was speaking about that. Oh, if you go into my Spotify, look at Stigma. That's the first song I ever put out, and I wrote it myself. So that would be the one. Just ignore the really bad EQ, and I did it myself. Coronavirus, I have no idea what that says. But thank you for your input in a language I can't read. Yeah, please try to keep it in English. I definitely don't speak that language. Nope, not one iota. Mm-mm. Anyways, we are getting close to last call, but we're not quite there yet. We've got about 20 minutes before we hit... No, a little more than... Yeah, a little, like, roughly 26 minutes before we hit last call-ish, right about. We're going to the 3-hour mark, so we got 30 minutes before we hit last call. Yeah, Corona, I can't read that either. Please, English. Last warning. Really don't have to time me out. I can't read any of that. Yeah, sure they are. Not playing that game today.
It's not Russian, it's Belarusian.
Nope. We're not playing that game today.
They're speaking Belarusian and Farsi, actually. I recognize the second one as Farsi.
Yeah, they were clearly asked to write in English, but
because a bunch of my friends are Persian, so I recognize the language.
Nice.
But
yeah, sorry. If you could try to keep things in English, I can understand German. So if you are a German speaker, I can read what you have to say. I know you understand French.
French, Gaelic.
Yeah, French and Gaelic, and yeah. But in terms of other languages, I literally don't know what that says. I'm sorry. I feel bad because if I can't interact with you because I can't understand you, that sucks. So, rather not do that. If you could only do that, yeah. Well, not permanent, just got timed out. Nothing too fancy. They'll be allowed to message again in a minute. Second was Farsi, yeah, I know. Still can't read it. Yeah, how's you guys' night going? Does anyone here actually play Paladins? Speaking of games I do play, anyone here a Paladins player? Yes, he does.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't. Speaking Latin? I can't speak that. I can speak German and English, and that's it. Sure, Shasha, you do speak the beeps and boops. When am I gonna do the hot sauce challenge? I mean, I've done hot sauce streams before, but kind of wrecks my stomach, so I don't know when I'm gonna be doing that again. I'd like to wait till we move to the new place so that, you know, I can do it in the comfort of my room and he can stream something that isn't shooting hot sauce. That's probably more fun.
Boatswain, chocolate stout. No, I'll just shoot liquor. So I'm an adult. Speaking of.
Binary? I don't know how to code that. What is Rage drinking? Drinking chocolate stout. Also, for benefit of the mods, please keep in English. Yes, please, English. Most of our mods are English speakers. Makes it much easier to, you know, get to you if I miss you in chat. You just take a hammer and bop some people. Sounds like a plan.
Conway is now new senpai because I know Gaelic.
Yeah, when he makes a channel, you can go watch him stream over there.
I have
on YouTube when it's set up.
I'm not gonna stream on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, then go watch his Twitch streams when he's live. Yeah, I do speak German.
Okay, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
That chocolate stout plus the peanut butter whiskey. It's like a peanut butter cup, but alcohol.
You pass me the wet sauce and see the better distance station. Thank you, I appreciate it. called vodka. I don't touch vodka really anymore. The only exception I make is White Claw, which has vodka in it. But it is not like drinking a giant glass of vodka. Remember to follow these two. Thank you, Rocker, for the plugs.
Thanks,
Super
Rocker.
appreciated.
Knowing many tongues is a bonus. Kudos on you, Rage and Conway. No, kudos on Rage. Rage speaks languages that are relevant.
French is relevant.
I can't speak French. I just understand it because I grew up speaking it.
Huh. I mean, German would be relevant if it could be used in, you know, more than one area.
The only thing that French has been useful for has been dunking on Parisian tourists who think that nobody understands French. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair.
Gaelic is a language that less than 3 million people speak.
Oh, Shasha, I'm sure someday you'll learn how to speak coffee. You're doing great. Ain't no laws and you're drinking claws? God, I wish. Ugh. That would be flipping terrific if that was the case.
Yeah, then she could kill me and get, you know, be off scot-free.
Yeah, that's a thought. Am I the only one who doesn't like White Claw? Yeah, if you don't like White Claw, that's okay. Drink whatever you like. I ain't gonna judge you for it. Laughs in Russian? That's a language I would love to know a little better just because it sounds interesting. Not for any other reason. Not because, like, you know, I want to use it for a specific, like, reason. No. It just sounds interesting and I'd like to know, like, how the sentence structure works because German was a wild one to learn sentence structure of, and I feel like Russian would be equally interesting. And when I was able to speak Japanese, because I really at one point was convinced I wanted to be a translator in Japan, and then didn't do that, that was... Japanese is fucking hard. So I dropped that and went back to German.
Yeah, I took Latin in high school.
I didn't do that. Let's see. I understand very, very little Latin. Yeah, I was one of those people that just refused to learn dead languages. I was like, if I'm going to learn a language, I'm at least going to try to learn one where I could use it for business.
See, the thing is I, at the time, wanted to go into the medical field. And also, learning a root language is really, really, it makes, like, the language that, like, for example, English is based off of Greek, Latin, and German. So knowing one of those three languages makes learning English and, like, knowing what some of the weirder words that you come across,
yeah,
like, it makes it easier to be like, oh, I know what this means because that comes from the Latin root of this.
Yeah. I mean, the one reason I picked up German when Japanese didn't work out is because it is still a viable business language. If you're taking meetings, there's a good chance that one of your meetings might be somewhere in Europe, and there's a decent amount of people who either speak French, German, or something else, sometimes Spanish, and sometimes even useful.
French is my first language, and I'm trying to learn how to speak English, and I understand the language, but speaking is very hard for me. Yeah, English is a very, very difficult language. Not gonna lie, I was gonna learn Russian so I could understand EVE Online politics. I
mean, that'd be kind of cool. That's a valid reason to learn it. Is your furry Francis what? I mean, I do have one German furry YouTuber that I watch, Akaban, who, if I'm being honest, like, I started watching his channel to just refresh my German knowledge, but his content's actually really good. And he does do some in English and some in German, so, you know, if German's a language you want to learn, and, you know, you're coming at it from the furry perspective, I'd strongly suggest watching Akaban, because he actually does his own subtitles sometimes, not all the time, and they're pretty accurate. So the way I learned to speak German is I used to watch Muzi, which, if anyone ever did the Muzi videos, you know how those are. They're freaking weird. But then I started watching Disney movies in German with the subtitles on, and I started memorizing sentence structure until I could turn them off. And even if I didn't know what characters were saying, I knew what they were referring to and, like, roughly what the sentence structure was. So when I went to go learn it, as I was learning words, I already knew how phrases were structured, which is very helpful. Hier deinem Kanal? Oh. Russian Sign Language pays well. That would be an interesting one to see. Like, I've wanted to learn ALS, but I gotta be honest, I am a little bit sloppy with my hands. Despite being a glover back in the day, I'm still a little bit sloppy, and I feel like it'd take me twice as long to pick it up, because I'm used to intonation and sound and pronunciation, and hand gestures are still a bit foreign, so it'd probably take me twice as long, but it would be super helpful. Dang it, that one died. And he took his. Yeah, how you guys doing tonight? How's your night? How's everything going? I know it's been kind of a quiet stream. They happen. It happens sometimes. And I know everyone's freaked out about coronavirus, so we weren't really sure how this was gonna go, and having it go slow is okay. It's totally fine. We don't mind just talking to you instead if that's more what you're into tonight. I have short, stubby fingers. I mean, I have tiny little baby hands, so I can only imagine how ALS would go. I'm like, these teeny weeny hands. But you know what? I'd be down to try it someday. Mint, if you're bleeding, I would seek medical attention right now. Not ALS, ASL. Jesus, it's late. I'm tired. I haven't slept. I am so sorry. This is how you can tell I'm sleep deprived. Have I met fursuiters that speak different languages? Yes. Leon speaks Dutch. I have met them. Zusho, I believe, mainly speaks through ASL. So I have met Zusho. I've met a couple of Germans. I've met 1 or 2 Italians. And I've met a couple of French furries as well. So, yes. You have my size hands? Oh, cool. Glad to know I'm not alone. Yeah, learning other languages is super hard. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to be hard, and then you realize it's not just, oh, I'm learning words. It's, oh, I'm learning whole new sentence structures. And tonality and intonation. Although I will say, learning another language teaches you a lot about tone, as in like the tone you're speaking to someone in, because you're not really aware of it until you hear the inflection in a different language and you're like, oh, that comes off very aggressive, or oh, that comes off very shy, or oh, that projects confidence. You don't really get that until you start learning another language and where you emphasize certain things, and you're like, oh, you know, in English when I do this, it kind of has the same effect, and it actually makes you a little bit better at public speaking in some regards, because then if you're trying to convey a certain emotion, you know what tone to put on, which is super helpful if you're going into business. Just putting it out there.
I can sign my name and bullshit, and that's it. And then bullshit. Bullshit's my favorite one. This is bullshit. Are you ready?
Yeah, you might want to move into it.
Okay. So you make your horns, and then you go like this. Hang on, I gotta. And then this is bullshit.
I feel so underdressed compared to the rest of the chat room. I mean, look, it took me a lot of years to pick up just a second language, and some people are out here learning like 5. So don't feel bad if it's taking you a while to learn a language, or if you haven't learned one yet. You can always pick one up and start learning, and it'll be hard. But yo, if you're really interested and motivated to learn the language more, do it. I mean, heck, while we're all stuck home with coronavirus scares going on, start picking up a language or pick up a book that you think would be interesting. It's a great time to do it.
I got the coronavirus. So I'm
Cool, maybe I
coughing.
can die now. That'd be great.
No, it's just black mold exposure.
Oh, I already have that too. Hope all of them. Jeez, you guys. Also, hi, Foxtrot Echo. What's up? Nero, hi. How you doing? Nice to see ya. We are sending the love over in about 20 minutes, so you know, just doing good, hanging in there. We have had a couple of spanks so far.
5, I think.
Yeah, I think like 5 spanks. Yeah.
2 from Dusty. 2 from Rocker.
I do need to grab my other vape because I did kill one with bananas.
Already?
I bought it.
I mean, yeah. Like, 12 hours ago.
Yeah. And? Oh, thank you, Nero. And Nero, we're doing okay. We got some toilet paper and a lot of groceries in preparation for whatever happens in New York with all the stuff going on. So at least we're stacked no matter what New York ends up doing. So like, that's good, I guess. Since I work from home, I'm not super affected work-wise. So what I'm going to be doing in the interim is, you know, streaming when I can, in between working. And, yeah, just trying to be entertaining to, you know, help anyone who isn't able to go into work or has to work remote, stay home. Just so you have something a little more interesting and entertaining to do and watch. Yeah, Wolverine, they do. Yeah, no, I've been weird Conway, thanks. You got face-to-face school classes canceled? Yikes, Nero, although I can understand why, but that stinks. So any way you can do it remotely, like email your work to your teacher or anything? Because, you know, if they have that option, that's super helpful and it means at least you can keep working. Yeah, Ariel, if the Justice League is real, but they ain't. Carlos, that's one of the most creative ways someone said hello. Welcome in. Hi, how you doing? If you're just hopping in and you've never seen one of these before, this is a Spank stream. So the idea is if you donate, however much you donate determines how hard the spank is, and you get to specify who gets the spank. We have these lovely donation goals, which I doubt we're going to hit in 20 minutes. But, you know, if we did, that's what it would unlock. Is already being worked on in Canada?
Yep, they canceled hockey, so what else is there to fucking do?
Yeah. Yeah, I moved it remotely, but it's going to be difficult with lack of audio equipment available. Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, at least you have, like, kind of a studio. Like, I've been to your place. You got some set up there, so at least you got, like, some of your stuff there. It's not like you're just going home to, like, nothing. It did suck. I mean, I can't imagine being a music student, which is what I wanted to be, and having to work, or having to do my homework remotely with my microphone in my definitely not soundproof apartment. That would be rough. The spy, nice. I actually understood that one. You miss my V-Motas already? Yeah, these babies. These babies were expensive, but I love them, and they sound really good, and I really enjoy them, and I hope they never break, because I will cry, because I didn't get insurance on them. They were a Christmas present, and they did not have a warranty on them or any insurance, because I think they were refurbished. So, please don't die on me. Please.
I am, like, doing my best not to fall asleep.
Well, I don't know how much longer to go.
Yeah.
Just 16 minutes. That's it. Has anyone in the chat ever heard Nero's music, by the way? I am hesitant to try playing it, because anytime I have tried to play my friend's music on stream, YouTube finds a new and creative company in China that allegedly owns the tune already to copyright claim me.
Good night, Trust.
Good night. So I would play it, but your girl don't want to get demonetized for like the 50th time in a stream. So you can check out his YouTube if you would like to hear it. So, bread YouTube? Is that an old joke too? Oh, that is an old joke. I forget the original reference of that one, but yeah. What time is it in NYC? It's 12:26 a.m. So, not super late. Oh yeah, Nero, I got a copyright claim on one of my own songs I wrote myself, and they're just like, we owned this. I'm like, the hell you do, I wrote it. And I thankfully was able to overturn that one, but once you get a copyright claim, YouTube slows distribution. Which is so helpful to upcoming music people. It's my favorite. Before I head out, thanks for the stream, Rage. Hey, no problem, man. Super appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, well, good night. Name I'm not going to say aloud, but thank you for being in here. Oh, good bread, go to bed. In a little bit. We might call it early, since you're about to fall asleep.
Yeah, it's not like there's any action happening, so.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hit him up on Twitter about those magic cards. I'm sure he'd love to hear from you. Next year you're gonna try. Ooh, okay. Nice, nice. Bye, Mint.
What time do y'all usually sleep?
Not at all. Barely.
Yeah.
I mean, without coronavirus hacking everything up, my day-to-day schedule consists of try to think of new video scripts in between doing business calls and doing Excel sheets and emailing people and taking calls all day, and then, if I'm not dead by the end of the day, Twitch stream.
Yeah,
So,
I've started going earlier and earlier because I started playing, like, becoming friends with a couple of European Warframe partners.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, this is when they're on. So.
Yeah, it does make it tough though, because on weekends we kind of have to like figure out who does what day.
Yeah.
Because it's at the point now where if we had two PCs, we could easily do our own streams at the same time and kind of play the games we wanted when we wanted. But right now, we're kind of at each other's mercy, which sucks.
I believe I have tomorrow, you have Sunday.
Yep. Let's see. Video scripts are the most challenging aspect. Yeah. The thing is, like, it's not hard for me once I get going on a script. I think my biggest issue is ideas for a script. Trying to get an actual content topic that hasn't been done by every other furry 50 bazillion times is the single most frustrating thing to do. Because you just are trying not to rehash your peers' ideas or just straight out copy them. Or if you're going to talk on a similar idea, you have to think of how you can bring your own spin or your own flavor to it. And gotta be honest, sometimes I can't think of anything. So I just ditched the idea altogether because I'd rather make original content than just to copy pasta of someone else's work. Have you contemplated ever doing a music video? Yes, I've wanted to do a music video for so long. But I live in a studio apartment and I don't have that much access to equipment. So that's just not something I can afford to do right now. All of my funds are going into our food, rent, bills, my tooth surgery that I'm getting at some point this month when I finally have my surgeon available, and moving to the new place, and paying my video editor, and if sometimes I work with a producer that I pay to do stuff, paying them. So, yeah, don't really have the means to be extra fancy. There's still original content to be made. I know, it's hard to sometimes identify it. Oh my god, it's the bane of my existence. Because I'll have a good idea, or what I think is a good idea, and then, you know, just to be safe, I'll look it up on YouTube and someone has already covered it the exact same way I would cover it. And I would rather just not do that at that point, because if I can't diversify the way I'm talking about it, I hate copied content. I think it's lazy and shitty, so I try not to do that. We got 9 minutes before we send the love elsewhere. So if you wanted any last thanks, now's your last chance, last call. Yeah, this guy, it would be lovely if Raid Shadow Legends gave us a call. I know everyone, like, shits on them for, like, basically partying with every single YouTuber. But, not gonna lie.
I have $3 in my bank account and I have rent due. So, Raid Shadow Legends, hit me up. I'll fucking sell your product. I'll play that shit on stream.
Or,
fuck you, I'll sell out.
Or, hit me up too. It would certainly help with all the food and the rent bills. Thanks, Ariel. Appreciate it. I got 9 minutes left. Tennessee Railfan. Thank you so much. This is an Alice in Wonderland, not Alice in Wonderland, Alison Wonderland, who's a DJ from Australia's flag. And I really dig her music, so I have her flag. What you just said is the reason why I stream on Twitch. Yeah, I do both now. The reason I started streaming on Twitch is because someone thought it would be hilarious to donate an ex-Japan song during one of my streams, which got me copyright strike from Sony Japan, which you can't exactly fight, which got me a 3-month ban from streaming, back when that was a thing. So because I had no job and was living off of AdSense and donations and literally nothing else, and applying every single day to jobs, it kind of took a giant chunk out of my ability to support myself. So I started streaming on Twitch to try to make up the difference, and I've never stopped. I know, Nero! She's gorgeous and she makes great music. Love her to pieces. But yeah, that's why I'm on Twitch. And the reason I started Team Underdog is because I noticed there were some groups that supported furry streamers to an extent, but there was not like a community, really. I mean, there's a Telegram group, but like there wasn't one that had like an infrastructure and an actual network of people who know how to do audio and video and editing and had expertise, and we didn't really have that, so we made it. And now Underdog is several members big, like a lot big. And it's really nice that if I ever have an issue, I can just ping the chat and usually get support whenever I'm having trouble with. Gotta check them out? Yeah, for sure. Like, Furries on Twitch is a great team. Furry Watch is a great resource, but I kind of wanted to get something that covered all the bases. So we did it with Drac, Kyrus, and Spooky, and myself. Zelda cat fursuit? No. I'm good with one Zelda, I don't need two.
She managed to get me in between my fingers.
She's good like that.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah, well.
Where is that shithead anyways?
Probably sleeping out of the way so as not to piss anyone off. She's on the chair. Let's see. But then you also stayed on Twitch because you discovered, yeah! Oh! Bulletbreen, thank you for the $1. Who do you want to get the $1 spankaroonie? Alright, see you, Nero. Rage is a cabot? No. As much as I love my cat, I don't like the idea of being a cat. Really, at all. Not for me. I did a onesie? Yes, I know, but who gets Spank? Which one of us would you like to receive the $1? Me? Okay, that's fine. You can do that.
Good. I owe you one.
Yeah. Ow. Team Underdog is your favorite? Hey, well I'm glad you like it. We worked really hard to try and make it a good, organized team that had a lot of support in there, so hopefully it's working. I'd like to think. And thank you for the donation. We super duper appreciate it. It's very helpful. Thank you, thank you. So we got 4 minutes left, then we're gonna send the love either to someone on YouTube or Twitch. If we're sending it to Twitch, there's specific instructions for that. I will let you know what they are if that is what we end up doing.
Conway would be a good cat girl? No.
Probably not, no. Oh, is there Yoshi in the song? I don't have the headphones on because I can't do it in head.
I think they were responding to what Yoshimi said.
Ah, got it. 3 more minutes left before we send the love. Whoop.
Later, Evan.
Oh, see Evan, thanks for popping in. You heard Cat Girl, yes, but not gonna happen. Hopefully, after we all move into our respective lives and craziness, Team Underdog will be receiving some updates. Yeah!
Will I be able to towel whip Rage? For the right amount of money, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, your nickname is Yoshi. Got it. We're at the 2-minute mark. Just so you guys know. If you're going to end soon, have yourself a good rest of your day and night. Yep, but don't leave just yet. We will be sending the love to another streamer, either here or on Twitch. So if you guys like to keep watching, if you're interested in seeing more really great content, we'll be sending it to the next person very, very soon.
Also no, Spy.
Yeah, no. Yes, Shesha, you are a coffee machine. You're the best coffee machine. Alright, we just got 1 minute left, so pretty much we're going to be ending soon, but thank you if you have stuck with us for a while. We appreciate you being here. Watching is super, super helpful and helps us support ourselves, and it's really, really helpful as well. If you like stuff like this, feel free to subscribe and see more of it. I do have content on here. I have a Parents of Furries video, probably the biggest one I have. I have a series on After Dark topics in the fandom. I also have some other stuff like how to write a resume and how to prepare for an interview for a job. Oh, Kira. Another spank for me? Alright, you got it.
Sure thing.
Ow. Aw, see you, Spy. Alright, so we officially hit the 3-hour mark. So we're going to go ahead and find somebody to raid. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We're going to throw on the ending soon screen, but don't go anywhere because we are going to give you instructions. If it's a Twitch streamer, their Twitch link will be in the chat. Make sure you click it and at least go say hi, even if you can't stay the whole way through. Or if it's a YouTuber, we're putting their YouTube link in the stream. And make sure you at least go say hi and show them some love. But otherwise, thank you guys for joining us, and I'll see you guys next time we stream on here or on my Twitch, which is twitch.tv.ragehound, or you'll see him at twitch.tv/Conway. We stream off the same PC, so you'll never see us live at the same time. So if you'd like to see this lovely apartment, make sure you tune in when either of us are live. Okay, see you guys in the next stream, and don't go anywhere because we're raiding. But bye!